Rondo Finkley, $5 super chat. He said it's that time, the moment, salute, the manifestation is real. Listen, last night, a lot was said about Canelo Kovalev, and it got a little wild. And I said some different things on my channel, and I want to come to you guys the next day, and give you a fresh take. I've had some time to sit back and think about what I said and how I was feeling last night. And, I watched myself back on the tape. And I just want to tell you that everything that I said last night, I still feel that shit was trash. I feel the same way. Psych. These motherfuckers. Y'all thought I was going to switch up? That shit was trash. These motherfuckers thought it was going to be some different shit. Yeah, I just, about last night, this shit was trash. These motherfuckers thought I was going to come apologizing. Hell nah. That shit was trash, look fake as fuck. What the fuck? That shit was trash. That shit was asshole. That shit FAF. Everybody hashtag FAF. Fake as fuck. What the fuck? Y'all thought I was gonna come in here crying cause y'all see these motherfuckers think I was getting called mayates and yeah, all right. I'm all that. This shit was trash. Yeah, the man fans they was hot at me. Fake as fuck. That shit. Hold on. This Kovalev. Hold on. Not non-committal. And then Canelo hit him with a hook. Fucking Chris Brown and shit. This motherfucker. This motherfucker turned to stomp the yard and shit. Yeah. Dig it down. I really wanna dig. What the fuck with it? Hey, Kovalev gotta stop. I don't want to ever watch a Kovalev fight again, ever. The motherfucker. You know. Man, that shit was trash. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That motherfucker turned into Chris Brown. Ain't a sign up on the door that says privacy. Cause you got been your back now again. I mean, hell nah. That shit was trash. What you want me to do? I'm sorry. That shit was trash, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who mad. The Reynoso's Canelo, that shit was trash. They thought I was, oh, hold on. That Chris Brown shit. Come on. Beating you back now again. I mean, that motherfucker was tripping, bro. Oh my God. They thought they was finna. Hold on. Let me gather myself. My shit be funny. But anyway, that man got hit with a hook and said, oh shit. What was that? Hey. Get the fuck out of here, cut. That shit. That shit was weak, bro. Canelo ain't do shit the whole fight, I mean, that was a little extreme. He didn't look like normal. He didn't look like normal. And out of nowhere, Oh, fuck. My stomach hurt. Hold on. Hey, OB to be eating it up. Yeah, man. You're just hating. You're just hating. Yeah, okay. Shit was trash. Oscar the Grouch. That shit was trash, bro. And then I gotta stop. Hold on. Anyway, they can't. They gonna keep coming back, so fuck it. Yeah. That shit was weak, bro. Look fake as fuck. Everybody type hashtag FAF. That shit, I don't care what nobody say. You ain't finna. Listen, I don't care. It's whatever. I'm from the Bay, bruh. I rather have my integrity to my name. Motherfuckers talk about, yeah, man. Eagle, you have no credibility. All right. Yeah, you lost all credibility with this one. But they keep coming back. If I lost all credibility, cool. Then leave us be. Ego's army. And you don't ever have to watch me again. You don't have to come. You don't have to click on I just clicked on it just because I knew you're going to say some bullshit. Who does that? Why would you click on some shit that you know is going to be some BS? Come on. I committed a troll justice. Hey, you was tripping yesterday. Bro, Kovalev thought he was Omarion and shit when he got hit by Canelo. Allegedly is punching so hard, he's Omarion. You dead about it. This is Kovalev. Touch. I'm about to knock shit over. Hold on, let me stop. That's Kovalev when he got hit with that hook. That motherfucker thought he was Omarion. You got served this shit. Touch. Get the fuck up out of here. That motherfucker got touched. Canelo hit him with that touch. Oh my God. Canelo's like, touch. Hit him with that touch though. Didn't do shit for 10 rounds and hit him with that touch. Yeah, all right. That shit was weak. Look at Tekashi in here, a.k.a. Javier Ramirez. Canelo's the big dog. Block him for saying that. He called another man the big dog. Hey, get your ass up out of here. Canelo's the big dog now. Yeah, Canelo, you really got the juice now, man. Get these squares out of my shit. Javier Ramirez. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Oh, what's up, town? Okay. I don't want to hear nothing about Canelo. This is funny. I don't want to hear nothing about Canelo being an exciting fighter. Bro, that shit was trash. Uneventful. Jeff Mayweather just did a bunch of interviews, said the same thing. He said, the fight? I mean, that fight was very boring. Bro, that shit was very boring. Listen. Golden Boy, they must be stopped with this. Come on, bro. The women's fight was the best fight on the card, dog. Shout out to my female. I love females, bro. The women's fight was the best fight. They kept everybody waiting. We'll talk about that. The fight was boring. See, hold on, bro. I'm about to ether y'all. All right. Once again, black fighters get this bad rap for being cowards, pussies, bitch ass niggas, and all this shit, right? Canelo ass just finished saying that, why should I fight Andrade? He's very boring. Motherfucker, you very boring with that performance. So what we talking about? So a more youthful, like I said, fresher, in prime, Charlo, Andrade, David Benavidez, Caleb Smith, I highly doubt they would have went out like that and put on that type of affair, whether he got the knockout or whatever. You know, this man Canelo literally just said that Andrade was boring, and DAZN had motherfuckers waiting 2 hours. You could have watched the Roots miniseries in the amount of time that they had an intermission playing the UFC 244. You know, he said Andrade is very boring. Did you see what they do to black fighters? And I'm always going to stand up for what's real. Andrade's very boring, but your ass was getting booed right there with him. Your ass was getting booed by the crowd. Yo crowd. Like Wilder said, yo people too. I seen the crowd. They showed it on the camera a little bit. Yo people too. What Wilder say? Yo people too. Yo people too was booing that ass. People was like, oh, what the fuck is this? Kovalev, all of a sudden he Paulie Malignaggi of like, you know, he got to rely on his boxing and jabbing and shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. That shit was trash. That shit was, I'll say, we got to hit that bilingual. That shit was basura. That shit was basura. Trash. Can. Captain Planet. Recycle the bullshit. Shit was weak. So now that Canelo's not drawing the same crowds, he's not bringing the same people and the energy to the weigh-ins. He's not promoting. He's not on a network that is promoting him, you know, and getting his fights buzzing. They were overshadowed by UFC 244. Canelo shouldn't have all these special privileges where he could just dictate everything, and he damn sure shouldn't have the special privilege of not fighting the people that we need him to fight for legacy. Canelo and his team sitting up here telling you what their legacy is. You feel what I'm saying? They're saying, oh, this is a legacy fight. That shit was trash. That shit was a trashacy fight. That was trash. I'm going to keep saying it. You know, so Kovalev, bro, I don't care what. Something was up. You guys could say I'm hating, I'm racist. Good. I don't care what you talking about because you can't prove nothing. The shit you say, oh, I lost all credibility. Great. But guess what? Knock, knock. Somebody say, who's there? Knock, knock. We're going to play a little game with them. Motherfuckers thought I was finna tuck my tail and come back and say something different. Nah, I feel the same exact way. I slept on it too. Who's there? Shit was trash. I'm at your door. And the shit was trash. That's who's there. Trash. That whole, man, come on, bro. And what makes it worse when they want to insult my intelligence is that we just watched this motherfucker Kovalev. It's not like he was on a year layoff like James Kirkland. Bro, I just watched Kovalev and did a fight, post-fight, everything. Anthony Yarde is bigger than Canelo. In my opinion, he's stronger than Canelo, right? He looks the part. And I understand that Canelo has better experience than Anthony Yarde. I will give him that. You know what I'm saying? But if we're talking, just be realistic with yourself. If you were to see, let's say you weigh 175. I'm just talking about perception now. Just talking pure perception. If you weigh 175 and a person at your school looked like Anthony Yarde and said, I'm gonna fuck you up, you know, black dude with braids, bro, I don't trust them black dudes with them D'Angelo braids. Let me take off your clothes. Bro, Don't trust no black dude with them braids, bro. I don't trust Iverson. I don't trust David Hay, bro. No, Mario. I don't trust these motherfuckers with them braids. D'Angelo. You can't trust. You know what I'm saying? With them braids. Them braids, they be the ones. If they, them dudes that had the braids straight back like that, I don't know. I don't mess with that. You know, when you got them D'Angelos.
You haven't seen the sun in like forever.
Smash the like button.
Beach vacation. Sunny beaches, sandy beaches, big beaches.
Anthony Yard got them. The UK, they still fuck with them box braids and shit. You know, I don't fuck with nobody with no braids. Latrell Sprewell, exactly, punching people. D'Angelo. Yeah. I don't trust them braids. No. I don't trust them braids at all. Look. Girl, it's only you. Have it your way. If I could sing, it'd be a rap for y'all. And if you want, you can. So anyway, if you was at your school and a person looked like Anthony Yard and a motherfucker looked like Canelo, I'm talking about size-wise, look and shit. Like just off of perception, you don't know nothing about neither guy, right? Who would you say looks more physically imposing? Please let me know. Anthony Yard or Canelo? Imagine thinking this fight was set up. Even this hater ass said Canelo was going to drop him from the body. Why didn't you say anything? Jesus Flores, look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Block him. Your time is short-lived here. Jesus Flores. Gotta go. Yard by several yards, exactly. But yet and still, Kovalev was so tentative and afraid to release the Krakens and throw the right hand. So to me, like just from a fight perspective and a perception perspective, I'd be more worried about Anthony Yard because that was his coming out party. And you didn't really know too much about him because he was fighting domestic level dudes. And he looked diesel and looked, you know what I'm saying? He just looked like the part, which is, and we know less about him. So you don't really know what he's capable of at that moment. Canelo, we've been watching the kid since he was, 19 years old, 18 years old. So we have a lot more data. Kovalev looked like he didn't even want to fight, bro. That shit looked like a sparring session. Yeah, I don't care who you say. I'm hating, Golden Boy. Bro, I don't care. Get that out of your head. Get that out of your head. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you tell. I see motherfuckers telling on me, Tekashi style. Telling on me in other people's videos in the comments. Oh, yeah, ego blocked me. Oh, I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Who you telling? Why do man fans run to other channels and tell what I did? Like straight Tekashi's. Yeah. Ego blocked me over there. Why you think he or she or whoever's channel this is, why you think they care about what the fuck ego blocked me? I'm sure they probably get frustrated. My name always in the mix. Like Twix, my shit always in the mix. You motherfucker, yeah, I got blocked. I told Ego's ass off. Yeah. So he blocked me because I killed him with facts. Yeah, okay. But these dudes be saying that, and then y'all watch my videos, and where was this dude? What episode was that? You know what I'm saying? What episode was that where you killed me with facts? Bro, these motherfuckers be lying. Anyway, I don't care about none of that. You can tell what they gonna do. You can go to whoever's channel and buy what they gonna do. What they gonna do to me. Cause I blocked you on my channel. You know, Boxing Daily, you go block me. What they gonna do? What's Boxing Daily gonna do? Okay. Okay, now you just Miguel Paredes, ego mad, watch Canelo knock out his boy Wilder next. He can stay if y'all believe that. Oh, my shooter already got to him. Bro, yeah, I put Canelo in there with Wilder. Bro, good luck with that. See, that's what I'm saying. You're not, this is man fandom. That's why I don't care about shit like that. Does anybody in here of any ethnicity believe that Canelo would beat or do anything with Wilder? Bro, Canelo would get his head knocked off like killer clowns from outer space, bro. That's not even funny. Like, that doesn't even sound realistic. See, that's what I'm saying. They don't even care about realism. Canelo versus Wilder, really? Bro, Canelo would get knocked to the concession stand, and you know that. So I don't even know why you would even joke like that, bro. Remember when Chucky's head in the first Child's Play got detached? And he was like, yeah, fucking kill him. Kill them all. And the head was just on the mantle. That would be Canelo. Chucky. You know, John, you shouldn't leave your dolls around, John. Where did you get that? Your own personal mojo, Doc. Sure, how you want it? Broken leg? Bro, this motherfucker will be Child's Play fucking with Wilder. Y'all know y'all ain't gonna make it. Y'all know y'all ain't gonna make that fight. So it's like, what's even, bro? Look, he said fuck Wilder. They mad, you know. Look, open world block him. He said fuck Wilder, cause you know Canelo ain't doing shit to Wilder. So stop, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is why you see why we say what we say, and it's so apparent who's real fans. Canelo versus Wilder. Bruh, if Canelo's capable of being Wilder, why don't he fight Better BF? That's more realistic. Why did he fight Kovalev? Why doesn't he fight Charlo? Why does he fight AJ? See, this is the thing. The Canelo man fans will swear that Canelo will do anything and destroy everybody, but they're not down to see it. All right, I'm going to put you in the hot seat. Aviz Guevara, just curious, what does Canelo have to do to get credit? All right, you in the hot seat. I got to make an example out of one of y'all. Canelo should fight the people we want to see him fight that actually have a fucking chance, that we don't feel would throw the fight or something's weird, not have all these weight stipulations. Like fight. So let's get this straight since you in the hot seat. Based on Kovalev almost getting stopped in his previous fight and him being beaten 3 times, stopped 2 times, all before Canelo even faced him, you mean to tell me that is more impressive than him beating a guy who's bigger, that looks more in prime and fresher, Charlo, Andrade, whose styles have plagued him in the past? Guys like David Benavidez, guys like Caleb Plant, who would be bigger and has a slick style that has plagued him in the past, right? Caleb Smith, who is, I think, I believe younger than him and huge and looks to be in prime, won the Muhammad Ali trophy, right? You don't think none of Artur Beterbiev, who just walked through everything that a guy who put another guy in a coma just fought? You don't think that would be more impressive? You're up. Bro, it's too predictable. It's over for old media. I told you what I came to do. Let's see. Once again, let's see if Canelo stays at 175. His team was just talking about fighting Better BF. I bet you any kind of money he don't fight Better BF next. No, and then please don't do it with no rehydration clause. If Canelo's that real, then don't do it. Floyd didn't have no rehydration clause on Canelo. You know, and to be honest, I would rather a catch weight. Here's why. Because, see, a lot of people don't know shit about boxing. You know, a lot of them are just racist, and, you know, this is what they come from. People forget about this. People always bring up Mayweather catchweight. First of all, Canelo said he would fight Mayweather at 150, so it's his team's fault. Mayweather fought him at a catchweight at 152. You dumb motherfuckers, Mayweather had to move up more than Canelo had to move down. Why are you panhandling on YouTube? That's a broke motherfucker for you. Why am I panhandling? They see the money coming in, and it makes them envious. You guys see that, right? I ain't say shit about money. I haven't even read the super chats. And he said, why you panhandling? Did y'all hear me ask for money? Or are we talking boxing? Broke motherfuckers. Learn to spot them. So, Canelo said he would fight Floyd at 150. His fault. Mayweather and him, they landed on 152. Mayweather moved up more weight than Canelo had to move down. Plus, Canelo was younger. When you're younger, you can do different things with your body. You can push it. You know, you can operate off less sleep. Like for me, when I was in my 20s, we used to go out, hit the club, and I'd get home, sleep for like 40 minutes, and then go like work an 8-hour shift. I can't do that now. I'll be fucked up. I'll be so fucked up if I, you know, went out drinking and hanging out and, you know, macking on chicks and shit, and then slept for 40 minutes and then went to work an 8-hour shift. But I could do that when I was 21, you know? So Canelo was 23 when he fought against Mayweather, and he only had to drop 2 pounds. Mayweather came from 47. You do the math. 54 to 52. That's dropping 2 pounds. Mayweather moved up from 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. So Mayweather moved up 5 pounds. Canelo only had to drop 2. Henceforth, why you would have a catch weight. He's at this division. You're at this division. Let's meet in the middle. The other reason why I would like a catch weight more is because this is why a catch weight is I'm not saying catch weights are good, but sometimes in certain situations to get the fight done, that's what you got to do. But this is why it's less taxing than a rehydration clause, because your body wants to do what your body wants to do. So a catch weight, once you make that weight at the weigh-in, you could go fill up and carb up, go to, you know, Olive Garden, get some pasta in you because you're dehydrated for the most part. You can drink water and different shit so you can replenish. And now your body can naturally balloon back to what it feels is necessary because you've replenished it with nutrients and you've before you dried out, right? A rehydration clause like Canelo be doing, right? A rehydration clause is different because the fighter has to dehydrate to make weight. Right? See, a lot of y'all don't know this shit. That's why I'm telling you, because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. A rehydration clause, the fighter has to still make the contracted weight for the division, which Kovalev struggled with, missed 3 times, and then weighed in naked and made it. And then the next day, he has to watch and monitor his weight and track his weight still after the weigh-in until the morning of the weigh-in, and he might even have to exercise if he or lose a couple pounds depending on if he goes over. So the work hasn't stopped. Do you get what I'm saying? The work hasn't stopped. Oh, they desperate. I don't even know what they putting, bro. Right? So the work hasn't stopped. That means so you basically still have to make weight because you have to monitor and track your weight. And you're still on the clock, basically. See, it's just like a job. When I worked at Lowe's, punch in, and when it's the end of my shift, I punch out. Boom. I'm leaving. If I'm off the clock, I'm off the clock. I'm not helping customers, right? With a catch weight, once you achieve that contracted weight, right? Once you achieve that contracted weight, you're off the clock. You don't have to help no more customers. You could just go about your business until the night of the fight. A man-made rehydration clause is different because it's more taxing because you have to potentially you know, watch your weight and monitor your weight and or lose weight depending on what your body's naturally trying to do. You get what I'm saying? So that's what Canelo, bro, these fighters gotta smarten up, Nas. Money's cool, but bro, Canelo's not even that, especially since he's trapped on the app, he's not even as big as he was. His events aren't getting larger. Let's see if Canelo's numbers come out. Bro, I fuck with your channel for real, but come on, man, give the damn Mexican his credit. He ain't no pushover at all. Block him. Bro, it had nothing to do with Mexican or whatever you talking about. East Warren, block him. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. So anyway, this rehydration class, I don't even see why fighters would even do it at this point. Because you, like, against Canelo, because bro, have you noticed these dudes every time, no matter how close the fight is, Canelo's always winning on the scorecards? And you guys can get mad at me. I don't care. You can get mad. Don't watch me. I'm good with that. You see, the money still keep coming. See, that's what bro, I'm telling you, that's why they keep coming to bother us. They are so angry that we have pull, that we have clout. They keep telling me my credibility shot and I don't know what I'm talking about and blah, blah, blah. But they won't leave us alone. They just keep coming to my channel. Go to the old media channels. They there for you, you know? They there. Go to DAZN or something. Go to their channel. They just uploaded all Canelo footage of I said the fight was trash. DAZN is gonna say something else. So go to DAZN. Go to DAZN's YouTube. Give them the view. Why are you giving me viewership? It don't make sense. But hey, such is life. The shit was trash. Epic trash. They had people waiting. Canelo's performance, he didn't look sharp to me, bro. And then miraculously he comes out with this knockout. The Cali Enigma. Deontay Wilder would knock Canelo's head off out of the Milky Galaxy past the Andromeda. Wow, galaxy. Canelo's head would discover a new galaxy. Fact. But they know that, bro. I don't even know why that dude even would say that, bro. Dale McCree, egos keep sending these broke motherfuckers to the corner with the dunce hat on. Facts. Bro. You guys know what it is, bro. Make sure you smash the like button. They gonna be mad at me. They gonna be mad at me. I'm good with that. Leave me the fuck alone. The fight looked fake. It looked trash. Something was up. Whether it was the rehydration clause hit him, maybe he sold it, took a dive. You know, maybe that's it. Maybe it's Kovalev is the new Trey Songz. You know what I'm saying? That might be it. Fucking Sergey Songs. Sergey Songs in this motherfucker. Yeah, you know I'm getting ready to fight Canelo Alvarez. I took a flight all the way from Russia. Maybe he took that dive. Whoa. Ooh, I'm about to die. Maybe he just took that dive. Ooh, I'm about to die. Neighbors know what. Maybe he had to take that. Oh yeah, Sergey Songs. Whoa, I want red bean and rye in the bell. Which one of y'all? Who I'm about? Maybe he had to take that dive. You know what I'm saying? Sergey Songs. It's okay. Sometimes 12 million. They give him, what did they give him? 12 million. Who I'm about? Die. Yeah, that motherfucker dove in them fucking ropes. Hey, don't get mad at me, bro. Bro, it's bad though. I don't even know. Like, I have to really contemplate. Nah, I gotta really contemplate how much attention I even want to pay Canelo fights, bro. I'm being dead serious. It's just there's always an aura of bullshit regarding Canelo's fights. And I like the way he scraps. I really do. But it's the politics. Like, okay, it's like having a friend. Canelo's a great fighter, bro. But it's like having a friend who always has drama, a lot of baggage. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're cool people, cool to hang out with. When everything's good, everything's good. And you have some drinks with them and stuff, but they're just negative or always have drama. That's what Canelo fights are getting to me. I swear, I'm being honest to you. I think he's a good kid and all that, but I personally feel like his fights, it just entails too much. It's like too much baggage. Every fight, I'm lying, and I'm talking about the major fights, right? Someone said he dove like Greg Louganis. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Do this to Charlo. Man, he gonna do this to Black Gallagher before that. But anyway, every Canelo fight seems like enthralled with controversy. Look at it. I'm lying. Let's work backwards. Kovalev. That shit looked fake as fuck to me. Something about it, the rehydration clause, Canelo, I don't know, Kovalev got side money. It looked weird. Canelo didn't even look sharp, and then all of a sudden he's knocking motherfuckers at 175, whatever, right? Before that. And the other thing, I didn't like Kovalev and Canelo all buddy. That's another reason why it didn't look good. The Danny Jacobs fight was weird. What else was before? Rocky Fielding. People were like, why the fuck is he even fighting him? Triple G fights had controversy. Abel Sanchez said he was stacking his raps, and Canelo's team were saying it's legal in Vegas, and Abel was saying no, they're stacking it, they're cheating. What else? The clenbuterol shit. He had the clenbuterol failed test that canceled the fight, so that fucked up the fight. Who else did he fight? James Kirkland couldn't use Ann Wolf. I know that from an inside source. People don't know that. They said it was contracted that James Kirkland couldn't use Ann Wolf. And I remember even on the All Access or whatever 24/7, Ann Wolf, they got her for some reason, even though she wasn't training Kirkland. And she was like, that redhead motherfucker can fight. She was like, man, James hurt me. She said this on the 24/7. She said, James hurt me because I can get to James. I know how to get through to James and make him work. And he didn't call me for this fight. That's what she said. So she couldn't even understand. But I have a source that told me in the industry, and I can't reveal, but I know the person because it's a famous fighter. And they told me that it was part of the deal. He couldn't use Ann Wolf. Like who does that? You know what I'm saying? Ego don't fuck with non-black fighters. Block him. They trying to create a divide. That don't work over here. That black on black crime or whatever the fuck you trying to do, race, whatever. That don't work over here. Fuck what you talking about. Trill Boxing Talk. What's up, homie? He said, I agree with you. Hold on, I gotta say it like him. I agree with you, homie. It's always some bullshit. The bull crap with Canelo. Keep up the excellent work. Facts, bro. It's literally every fight. Amir Khan, like people like, why you fighting him at catchweight? Why is blah blah blah? Why didn't he put a rehydration clause on Amir Khan? Because he knew Amir Khan wasn't finna be bigger than him or stronger than him. So you handicap the bigger dudes, but you don't. Chavez catch weight. It's just, bro. It's just nonstop. I'm being serious, and to me, this is how I'm a man with integrity, bro. There is too much. See, a lot of these fake motherfuckers in the industry, especially the ones that get credentials, because they worried about credential. I make money regardless of going to any fight, bro. Y'all see that? Shout out to everybody in Super Chat. Shout out to everybody that bought the UFC 244. Bro, I don't have to ever step foot in a fight if I don't want to. I will for y'all, but I don't have to. These other motherfuckers have to. Therefore, you a slave. I ain't no slave. I ain't no slave to no faction. You feel me? I'm on that Nipsey Hussle shit. I'm, bro, ego hustle. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. Bro, California, it's the California way. We out the trunk with it. But I could still go to the fight and get respect too. You know? So I'm not no slave to organization. Oh, yeah, what if Golden Boy doesn't give me a credential? Bro, if they don't give me, if I apply to any of their event and they don't give me a credential, but at least I got my integrity, I'm good with them odds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to not speak my mind when all these other goofy motherfuckers be doing it and saying bullshit, but I can't speak my opinion. To me, I think Canelo's a good fighter. I enjoy watching Canelo fight, like skillfully and all that. But it's a lot of baggage. Every time he fights, it's a lot of baggage. It's something going on. Stack wraps, clenbuterol, a catch weight, rehydration clause, Santa Claus. Some clause is coming. You know, it's either going to be a rehydration clause, Santa Claus, Nancy Claus, you know, Dr. Claus. Some kind of clause will be there. Wolverine's clause. It's always something. Like, let me look at the contract. Oh, what is this? It says this is Santa Claus. Yeah, we put the Santa Claus up in here, you know, just to make sure you don't get too good. Like, man, what the fuck is a Santa Claus? Like, what? Bro, he's just putting shit in every kind. Man, come on. Motherfucker put Santa Claus in the contract. What do you mean I gotta train in the North Pole to fight you? Hey, if you want to fight Canelo, you have to train in the North Pole. Like, why the fuck I gotta? What the fuck is a Santa Claus? Why I gotta train in the North Pole? He up here in San Diego training, and I'm training in the North Pole. Hey, it's the Santa Claus. It's the Golden Boy way. We had to put the Santa Claus in. We had. Shut up. Listen. Shut up. Hey, I believe. Canelo, we had to put the Santa Claus in the contract. Bro, what the fuck? Man, I ain't got time for it. Real talk. There's too many good fighters, man. I'm fucking with Andy Ruiz right now. Wilder right now. Errol Spence. Sean Porter did his thing. Carlos Navarrete, he can scrap. Bro, and see, Canelo's going to have a difficult time. Listen, I'm not trying to create no racial divide. I'm just telling you. Canelo's gonna have a tougher time resonating with like hardcore Mexican fans from Mexico, because they're going to perceive him as almost like diva-like. You know what I'm saying? And if you know, like, I'm talking about like people from Mexico, and I know Canelo is from Mexico, but what I'm saying is Canelo's almost losing in like disassociated. Like, he's so popular and celebrity, and how he acts, they're gonna have a hard time culturally identifying with that, because that's not gonna be their struggle. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you look at like black people and then like Kanye West. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people have a difficult time identifying with the new Kanye West because he be saying weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Culturally. I don't know if you guys could relate. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But culturally, Kanye seems, since his mama died and shit, he seems a lot different. You know, just how he acts and his demeanor. He even changed his voice. You know, acting weird. House white. You know, all this weird shit. Talking about slavery is a choice. He's going to have a hard time connecting with people. And when you got fighters like Navarrete, Zordo Ramirez, and who else was there? Even like Andy Ruiz and David Benavidez, Mexican American. I feel like how they're handling their business right now is going to resonate and click a lot more. Like, who's mad at Andy Ruiz? If this is my personal opinion, if Andy Ruiz beats Joshua again, he bigger than Canelo. You know, his events are going to blow up. If he stopped Joshua or looked spectacular, bro, he finna take off. Miguel Berchelt, that's who I was thinking of. I really was. Shout out to Juan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Berchelt, he's gutta, bro. They said, I didn't watch his fight because I was DAZN and all the UFC and shit, but I heard he was chopping Jason Sosa up, and I know he got the stoppage. That's what I'm saying. people are gonna, and look at what he's going after. He said he want to fight Valdez, then move up to light heavyweight, right? Berchel's one of them boys. I like Berchel. I like Navarrete. I like Berchel a lot. You know, so that's why I don't care when these motherfuckers, racist motherfuckers, come in here and then say stupid shit, because y'all already know what it is. Dog, he dogged him like that. Shout out to Berchel. Yeah, good fights for him. But that's what I'm saying. Boxing is a sport where it's like no other sport, because other sports are like team sports. Canelo is, he almost, with his antics and the politics and everything surrounding him, how he acts and how he moves, people are gonna have a difficult time identifying that. Like they even said on the DAZN telecast, they said Canelo, he's at a different star power than, he's more transcended in America than Chavez Sr. But people love Chavez Sr. Every time I go to fights, and Chavez Jr., I mean, definitely not Jr. I don't know why I said that. But Chavez Sr., when he's there, people fuck with him. When Juan Manuel Marquez, they look at this dude like, you know, an icon. Like these guys are like up there, like Chapo. Like they're heralded. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, oh, fuck. That's Barrera. That's, you know, that's Morales. It's a different thing. And even the legends, if you listen to what they say about Canelo, it's the same thing. Look at Barrera and Eric Morales and Marquez and Nacho Beristain. Legends, boxing legends from Mexico, different parts, Mexico City, Tijuana, wherever, bro. And they don't identify with Canelo. And people, like, especially Chicanos and shit, and people who don't live in Mexico, they always say, oh, they're just hating. Bro, what does Marquez have to hate? What has Canelo done that Marquez ain't done? Marquez made money. Canelo made money. Bro, money is money. Marquez is a legend. So, that's just what it is. Oops, Ego said Ruiz overshadows Canelo. The theory that Ego hates Mexicans just went out the window. That ain't even a theory. That's something they want to be the case. You know, the man fans, old media. They want it. Listen, I'm going to tell you how life works. If they can't pull dirt, see, my G-files is clean. So you could tell, like, ain't nobody got no weird-ass fishnet clips of me or no weird bullshit. So my G-files is clean. You know, I don't have no domestic violences. And, you know, so if based on what I do and what I do in the game, that shit would, if I had some, like, I'm not saying I ain't done no dirt and shit, you know, but if I had something crazy on my jacket, that shit would have been out. You don't think these motherfuckers be researching, trying to find dirt on me? You know, oh shit. You know, if there's fishnet pictures or something, bro, this shit would have been out of me. Have my ass looking like Prince and shit. If I was your girlfriend, would you let me dress you? That shit would have. Help me take off your clothes before we go out. Not that you'll help me, bro. That shit would have been out about me. But they know. So in life, when they can't pull dirt on you, they just make it up. You know, they just make shit up. Oh yeah, Ego's racist. All right, that's what you believe. Eric Ruiz, don't think Canelo staying at 175. Better fight Smith at 68 with no stupid claws. Bro, it's gonna have them claws in there. Canelo will fight Jermall Charlo if he hydrates with prune juice. Hey, you out of pocket, bro. He said he'll fight Jermall Charlo if he hydrates with prune juice instead of water in between rounds, and only with Andrade if he wears ankle weights. Hey, come on. I hate you, dog. Hey. He said Kovalev took a dive, period. He said it hydrates with prune juice. Man, listen. These Texas boys got him spooked. And the Canelo man fans is spooked. You see them, a lot of the man fans of Canelo, they be pushing for Canelo to fight Errol Spence from Texas, who ain't even at that division yet because, you know, Errol Spence has talked about he would fight Canelo, right? But then they won't push for Charlo. So that's big Spence. You know what I'm saying? That's big Texas. Somebody Canelo's size right now, somebody who wasn't in a car accident. They want Canelo to fight Errol from Texas, and they'll justify it because Errol will be the one moving up. But Charlo here right now, a suitable suitor, and you don't hear Canelo ever throw him no alley-oop. And what makes it worse, Ego hates Hispanic fighters. Ego is the Trump of the boxing community. Oh, that's what's up. Block him. Blocking. What else? What else y'all got? That motherfucker said I'm Trump. That's what's up. So anyway, where's Charlo? And the worst part about it is Demetrius Andrade. You said he was very boring. We know Charlo ain't boring. So what's the excuse now? What's the excuse? What's the excuse for Charlo to not have the fight? Bro, Canelo fought Kovalev to hide. And to me, I think Kovalev could be bought. That's my opinion. I think Kovalev can be bought, and you know what the fuck I mean by that, right? Now, they just said on the telecast for DAZN, they said, oh, Canelo, he doesn't know what he's going to do. He might not be able to make 160 in his next fight. So, okay, you don't want to fight Golovkin, so you don't want to fight him, all right. The only other two people want to see you fight at 160 is who? Charlo and Andrade. And now all of a sudden you can't make 160 because no one told you to take your goofy ass up to 175. And now you hiding out. Bro, it's so easy to see. It's so easy to see, bro. Now all of a sudden you might not be able to shoot back down to 160. You have to like Mikey Garcia. You got to gradually come at, but no one told you to even move up, bro. No one told you to move up. He did that on purpose. So he would have a built-in excuse with his fan base. Bro, that Canelo shit was trash. It looked fake as fuck. Wyatt Reynolds. I'm Wyatt Earp. Look, Kovalev barely even committed to any punches, and look at Canelo's face, bro. Look, he better leave 175, dog. Look, this is Canelo after the fight, and Kovalev wouldn't even throw. He was throwing jabs, bro. So that shows you right there the weight of the punches at guys from 175, bro. Listen to me. Canelo will not fight. How do I keep getting my predictions? How do I keep getting my predictions right? Canelo will not fight Beterbiev. Prove me wrong. He will not fight Beterbiev with no rehydration clause next. Mark this video down, and when Canelo's next fight is announced, I bet you he don't fight Beterbiev. Cool. Now you can't fight Charlo and Andrade conveniently because you left 160, and it'll be too hard to get back down. Fight Beterbiev. You a champ now, right? See, this is the pressure. This is the pressure that Canelo man fans, they're going to say he looks splendid and he knocked out. Okay, cool. Kovalev is the best at light heavyweight. That's what his team said. And you just knocked him out. So Beterbiev should be a piece of motherfucking cake. And he got 2 belts. Let's see if that happens. No rehydration clause. How about it? How about it, folks? The walls are closing in despite what y'all think. New media. We still here. We still crushing y'all. Fight Beterbiev, unify with, if you stuck at 175 and you don't want to go back down, fight Beterbiev. He got 2 belts. They say Ego is, quote, racist but quiet as a dormouse when Joette's pops disown his daughter for dating a black guy. Oop, that part. Yeah, or when motherfuckers be calling me mayates and N-words and all types of shit. Yeah, they quiet as fuck when that happened. So that's convenient. I'm racist, but you see actual racism in the comments say. They never say, "Oh yeah, don't call him a mayate. What are you guys doing?" They never check the people who actually say racist shit. Gilberto Cardenas, block him. Oh my God, who else? He said I canceled my DAZN subscription today. Yeah, bro. See, ain't that a bitch? Motherfuckers be saying the N-word and mayates and, you know, all types of shit. But they never warn those people. But I'm telling you that Canelo's fight was trash because it was trash. But I'm racist. I didn't say nothing about any ethnicity. I didn't oppress any group of people. I said Canelo's fight was trash. They're saying mayate. That's offensive to everybody. That ain't just offensive to me. Bro, they just be making up shit. It's not even worth discussing. Myron Dinner. And see the money. Look, what racist you know to get this much money? Which, like, who pays? What, like, well, actually, I can't say that because Trump, he might got some money. Canelo ain't fighting Charlo, Andre, Benavidez, Plant, Bivol, or Better Be. Damn, he just had a list. Bro, Golden Boy, the walls are closing in. Everything they're doing is too predictable. They got 1 star, 1.5 if you include Ryan Garcia. They don't have nobody. So they'll do everything to protect what they have, especially with 350, 365. The number keep changing. 365 million. Bro, Kovalev looked like he was out there sparring. He looked like he was sparring. Remember when Canelo, who was moving up to 175, just recently sparred against Ryan Garcia? Damn, all the dislikes, they mad as fuck. I don't give a fuck. You see this money. Dislike this money that come in. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to see the haters invent something to dislike this cashola. That's the real thing. If you can do that, you winning. Dislike this money, bro. I can't pay my bills with likes and dislikes. You feel me? So I don't give a fuck what they talking about with that. Unless you can go to Walmart right now and get some patty pies and shit with some likes and dislikes from YouTube, then I don't really give a fuck about that. But one thing I do know is this money be coming through. I could pay some shit with that. You feel me? I can't hit up AT&T and do a promise to pay with some YouTube likes and dislikes. Y'all can hit the dislike till you fucking fall out. I don't give a fuck. Dislike. I don't care if you lose all your energy. Keep hitting the dislike button. What that do? Like my car ain't finna start because you hit the dislike button. Like, this is weird. What's happening to my vehicle? I don't give a fuck about a dislike. Hit the dislike. Everybody hit. What the fuck? What does that mean? You think I'm not gonna show up in the search? How y'all find the video, bro? These dudes is crazy. This fool is a clown. Stop talking about the haters. Shit's boxing. Boring already, fool. Block Richard and block. Oh, he already got blocked. New media. Oh, they real mad. Block Richard. He said, stop talking. I talk about what I want to talk about. I'm Mayweather. Look. He said, shout out to Dale McCree, bro. That's what happens when you real out here. My dude Dale McCree came through with the plug. He dropped off the plug on y'all. I know y'all mad. $10. He said, dislike this money. LOL can't stop. Eagles Army. Gang. Gang, bro. Smack gang crazy. Ronald Finkley, he been chilling a little bit, but he on the roof. Y'all about to get sniped. That Kovalev shit looked trash. Like, okay, let's say it was 100% real, which it didn't look like to me, but whatever. Canelo still didn't look good. You think, okay, so Canelo looks supreme. He looked supreme for the first 10 rounds. I want to hear this. This is going to be fun. So Canelo looked good to you throughout the duration of the fight. Ego, you too real for these fake ass Canelo fanboys. Good. Like Mac Dre said, Mac Dre, I'm from the Bay, bro. Too hard for the fucking radio. Did Canelo look good for much of the fight? Yes or no? Or no? Kovalev looked like he wasn't even trying, bro. Bro, y'all still stressing dislikes. I'm good. Look at my dude, Mr. King Palmer. Y'all talking about dislikes. Count up this money, bro. Ego is unstoppable like the Terminator. Hashtag Ego Army. Trust me, I am not tripping. He's showing, I never seen so many dislikes. Look at the money keep coming in, bro. So I'm not talking shit. I'm talking bullshit, but the money keep coming in. I don't care about dislike. He said it's open deer season. This man said deer season on the haters. New media. Bro, y'all know what it is. Look, I posted this last night, right after the fight ended. Bro, I'm the realest out. I said, bro, that looked type fake. Look, Raul Marquez liked it and shit, bro. Y'all know what it is, bro. That shit didn't look, it looked weird. DAZN posted a highlight. Look, they said this Kovalev. Look, this was in the DAZN thing. They said that was Kovalev getting it. Bro, that shit look weird. Why were his eyes closed? Why were, like, Canelo's just hitting that hard at 75? His eyes were closed? Like, honestly. No, if you look at it, bro, hold on. Canelo hit him with the left hook. It didn't even look like necessarily the strongest of left hooks, but let's just say it landed good. And Kovalev said, and then he was just a sitting duck. Bro, that man said, that motherfucker turned to a hangman and then was just ripe and open for the kill. And Canelo hit him with another shot, and then he falls in it. That shit look crazy. That did not look real to me. Bro, Canelo should just do like Tyson Fury. Go to that WWE. That shit look fake as fuck. Weird how Canelo didn't gas at 175. Bro, cause Kovalev wasn't really pressing the boy. He wasn't in a real fight like that, dog. Silver American, more hate, more money. More money, more problems, like Puff say. Main event mark, $2. Dislike this super chat haters. Y'all be killing me. Ego's Army, we be right. This is why they get mad. Because they know I'm speaking my mind. I'm being honest. You know, a lot of them are being racist and shit. I'm speaking my mind, being honest. I'm not taking down nobody's race or berating anything. And then we getting paid on top of that, and we having fun, bro. This is what they hate. Strength in numbers, I tell you, each and every time. Could you hate it? I can't say that word. I don't want to say that, Dale. Not on YouTube. They be tripping. Because they'll say I'm Kurt Cobain or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm encouraging. Look, I told y'all. So I'm spitting fake bullshit, but the money come in. I told you I'm money made with this shit, bro. David Ligon Jr. $20 super chat. Cough cough bullshit, aka Ego, aka head in charge. Facts, bro. They get angry as fuck. Y'all better stop. Gregory Wyatt, my dude. DAZN was obviously protecting their Canelo investment last night. Ren Wilson, $3. Hey, bro, Ren, you gotta chill, bro. He said Kovalev is the Daniel Day-Lewis of boxing. The last of the Mohicans, though. He's a good ass actor. Hey, you had a Gangs of New York is my shit too. He was dope. The Butcher. This man. Maria Urena hating, but she was calling Ego cute a day ago. Who the fuck is that? Who's Maria Urena? That sounds like a vagina or something. Urethra. Who the fuck is Urethra? Urethra Franklin. Who's Urena? Who the fuck is Urena? Who the fuck is that? Hey, it's a dude, Mario. Someone said Maria Urethra. I don't know who y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. You're like Philly. Never mind. Y'all crazy. Anyway, that shit looked weak. Canelo didn't look good to me. The money keep coming in. Keep spitting that hot fire. LaSalle. Appreciate you. Green. Look, this is on DAZN's page. Worst fight of the year. Replied to DAZN. I've lost all respect. Sorry, this is absolutely rigged for money or ratings, and not sure which one. I won't be silent. Just saw it live. Sorry. That's the one that went to it live, bro. So I know I ain't the only one that thought that looked like some bullshit. Michelle Bouchard, appreciate you. Support new media. Absolutely. Look at this all over the internet. It's over for y'all. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm just one person. They think they can break me down and just say a bunch of racist shit. Bro, y'all don't know what that do to me. Like when y'all just come in, oh, you're fucking stupid. You lost all credibility. I don't give a fuck about that. Bro, you know how many dudes, this is, I'm telling you, real alpha male shit. You know how many dudes, this is beta male shit. They expect you to be beta males. I'm not built like y'all. You know how many dudes hit me up yesterday in comments? And they said, Ego, I'm so disappointed in you. What? I'm disappointed in you? Like, who the fuck are you? Why do I give a fuck if you're disappointed in me? Like, I owe something to you. Like, let's just be real. Bro, that was like the common theme. I'm so disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed in the channel. Bitch, you ain't my dad. The fuck? What is that supposed to do to me? But I'm telling you, a lot of guys are beta males, so that shit would break them. You know, you have to have thick skin. You have to have tough skin. They think saying that shit is going to sway me in some kind of way. You know? Like, I'm going to be like, oh, I let them all down. I don't give a fuck. Canelo, Kovalev look trash. If you don't like it, why keep coming back? Canelo, Kovalev look trash. Canelo didn't look good. Kovalev didn't look good. The fight didn't live up to it. That's my opinion. No matter how much you cry, kick and scream, how disappointed you are with me, I'm not changing my position for you. The shit was trash. Now let's get to the DAZN part. Shout out to Jadeven. Last night looked like Dancing with the Stars. I'm done, bro. This man said Dancing with the Stars, bro. Dan, $15 super chat. Much love. More dislike. Ego, keep speaking your mind. The fight was boring. The crowd was falling asleep. Bro, they were booing Canelo. I know what I saw. Dr. Poppy. Damn, Ego be hating. The fight was trash. I'm going to keep saying that. That's my opinion. The shit was trash. It didn't even look real. Yeah, bro, I know. They think they finna scare me, scare tactics, scared straight. That's what they think. That's what they think. This is scared straight. I'm so disappointed in you, Ego. I don't know you. What the fuck is that gonna do? Like, I'm gonna be like, oh, Maybe I should watch what I've said, bro. I feel the same way that I felt last night, and I slept on it, so I had time to process it. I still feel the same way. Canelo did not look sharp. So you mean to tell me Canelo looked like he did versus Rocky Fielding versus Kovalev, who looked like he wasn't even trying, bro? He looked like Canelo sparring Ryan Garcia. It looked like he wasn't even like committed to anything. No right hand. You mean to tell me for 10 rounds he was so petrified of a guy coming up, bro? That's not even okay. Put it this way. I'm gonna say it like this. Let's say hypothetically that was 1,000% real, right? So let's say the rehydration clause, it wasn't fixed. There was no forms of cheating or nothing, right? It was 1,000%. I'm still right because I told you Crusher had not been the Crusher for some time. So either way, I'm still right. You can't win this one because I'm still right. If that was the legit version of, there was no foul play, no nothing, and it was just not scripted, nothing, none of that was true, then Kovalev needs to retire. Because that he's a shell of his former self. So either way, I'm still right because I told you that Crusher is a thing of the past. This man is somebody who had an amateur pedigree, gave a gold medalist a tough-ass fight, arguably won, depending on who you ask, and killed a man, and that was his performance. So if that was his true performance against someone moving up 15 pounds, he needs to retire. Good, because you retired. You need to retire. If that was the legit Crusher, then something was wrong with him, bro. Because that was a shell of his former self. You get what I'm saying? So any way you slice it, the shit was trash. Either it was fixed, either somebody's on something, it was scripted, something. Or let's say it's 1,000% true, nobody cheated, no fake, no nothing, everything was real, then Kovalev need to retire, bro. And he, like I said, ain't the Crusher no more. Period. He looked horrible. And like I said, the craziest part about the whole thing is, even in my estimation of a non-committed, timid, tentative Kovalev, he was still winning. That's the crazy thing about it. Just having the frame and the basic jabbing, even though it looked like he wasn't even putting nothing behind it. You feel me? He still was like winning, and Canelo was still having trouble. Canelo was having trouble closing distance. He was swinging and missing wildly and shit. When have you ever seen Canelo miss wildly so many times? Bro, that height with the power of Kovalev, it didn't look good. So any way you slice it, it was an L. The whole production was an L. The commentary was an L. The fight looked trash. The women had the best fight on the card. You know, Ryan Garcia's fight, I mean, it was one round. That's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, Duno. I do not know who Duno is. I didn't even really know who he was. And people were like acting like this was a huge step up. So I was like, hey, y'all are saying this is a step up and this guy's a puncher. So I'm just going off of people's hearsay, you know? But I never rated no fucking Duno. I don't even know who that is. I never said he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. So congrats to Ryan Garcia. He smacked him, spanked him, did what he had to do. But the thing is, I don't even know who Duno is to be. Y'all was the one that was rating him, saying Duno was that in that t-shirt and all that. Run, Ryan, run. I don't even know who that was. That's not like he stopped Devin Haney in one round or something. Yeah, Duno. He said Duno don't know how to fight, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. But listen, I don't even know what punch Ryan hit Duno with. That's what I don't know. They showed it in the replay and it had Ryan Garcia like explaining what he hit him with. And he was like, oh yeah, I caught him, boom, boom. And then when it was like the knockout punch, I don't even know what the fuck landed. And he was like, "Oh, it was a hook to the temple." I don't know. Ryan's kind of fast, so they showed it in slow motion. I didn't even really see what it was. Gregory Wyatt. See, shout out to Gregory Wyatt, bro. Kovalev earned a 3-fight contract for his cooperation, got his legal fees and retirement to consider. That's what I'm saying. You dealing with a madman who drink, who got legal, who caught a case, got a case at the end of the month. Who knows what the fuck he willing to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. I don't know what that man would do. So they say he punching bitches and kicking dogs and shit. I don't know what the fuck he capable of doing, what he would sell out for. It's not like he had an unblemished record. Motherfucker already had losses, already been stopped before, you know? So I don't know what he capable of doing. That's like people I know that have done drugs and they've done crack, meth. Who's to say, "Oh, no, man, I don't do heroin. I would never." You do crack, smack, and dope. Syrup, painkiller, cigarette, weed, Hennessy, vodka. Bro, you do everything else, so how would I know that you would not do heroin, but you do meth, you do coke and all this other stuff? You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know what Kovalev capable of doing. Or what he would do. And once again, I said it from the beginning. Name a time in history. Yeah, I mean, he kicking dogs and bitches and shit. What? Anyway, name a time in history where it was preordained that the fighter, should they lose, an out-of-towner, a visiting fighter on a network, got comped a deal and got their additional fights on the network if they lose. But if they win, they go back to ESPN. That don't sound like something that's prearranged. I'm just saying the circumstantial evidence don't look good. He said, "Why was the fight delayed? Kovalev was laying on the couch rehearsing." I'm fucking dead, bro. He really was. He said he was laying on that couch rehearsing. Listen, name another fight, you dumb motherfuckers that know so much, because I don't know anything. Name another fight where an out-of-towner was given a 2 or 3 fight return deal on the network if they were to lose in any way. Kevin Slims, there's no such thing as a former crackhead. Oh, wow. Name another time this happened. See, a lot of y'all don't know the inside stuff like that. Kovalev, they gave Kovalev a deal that if he wins, he can go back to Top Rank in ESPN. But if he were to lose, he could stay on DAZN, get paid, and have 3 return fights. Bivol or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Who does that? Why would you, anytime someone loses, especially when you lose bad, especially when you get knocked out, your stock drops, right? Why would DAZN, before the fight, to make the fight, when they, okay, keep this, just make this make sense. Canelo is the A side. He can dictate to pretty much anyone not named Mayweather. Canelo is the A side. If he wants to fight you, he can pick you. And you have to really just accept rehydration clauses or whatever to fight him. So why would they need to in order to make the deal, why would they have to give Kovalev a 3 return fight deal on DAZN to secure the fight when they were already giving him $12 million? Instead of saying, here's $12 million. If you lose, take your ass back to ESPN. Explain that to me. So everything's on the up and up. Explain how the fuck that makes sense. Why would DAZN want to keep a person who's an ESPN fighter, keep them on their network for multiple fights? You're already giving him $12 million. So if he gets knocked out, which he got knocked out, right? So he got knocked out. Why would you want to keep him on your network and pay him for 3 fights When to me, this whoever arranged this is stupid as fuck. Because to me, I have no interest in even seeing after that performance, you let a smaller man bully you and walk you down in every single round, and you had a weak jab and scared to throw your right hand. I have no interest in watching Kovalev again. So now you're going to keep him on DAZN. Why would DAZN even want that? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I think Kovalev, off of that performance, should retire. Good, because you retired. I think he should retire off of that, the way he looked. You let a smaller man walk you down and you were afraid to throw. You're a shell of your former self. Why would DAZN want that on their bill? Right? It's like, okay, let's say there's 600 people in here right now, right? Let's say we all go to Denny's. And then some of the people, because it's 600, some of the people you're not really close with. Are you going to pay for their meal? Or are you going to say, oh, can we split that? You're probably going to, especially if you don't like them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to say, oh, they ordered the lemon meringue pie. They ordered the moons over Miami. Because why would you want to pay for that if you're not even cool with that person? You feel what I'm saying? Ego is a hating ass bitch. So, oh, okay. My shooter's already blocked him. Sorry. I tried to read you. But the shooter's blocked you. Blocking. Okay. You're not going to want to pay for somebody's food that you're not cool with. You feel me? So why would DAZN, listen to me, just answer the question. Why would DAZN want to keep Kovalev, who just got knocked out? His stock has plummeted because you let a little guy move up and destroy you, right? Why would they want to keep him on the network and continue paying him instead of sending him saying, oh, thanks for your service. Here's your 12 mil. Take your ass back to ESPN. Explain that. Bro, explain that. I'm not listening to nothing. I'm not asking. I don't care about Holyfield's son. Nothing. I see all this other shit y'all talking about. Explain it. Hey, Aubrey, hit me up on Twitter with your channel name. Your channel. Just copy and paste your channel link to get to your channel. At Boxing Ego. Answer my question. Smash the like button too. Why, as opposed to Canelo's already the A side. If he wants to fight you and wants to fight you, they already offered Kovalev a lot of money. Why would the package include 3 extra fights or whatever it is on DAZN instead of just saying, okay, Canelo beat your ass, go back to ESPN. This is a once and done. Here's another thing. Canelo had a one-way. Just explain this stuff to me. Canelo versus Golovkin had a one-way rematch clause, meaning if Canelo lost to Golovkin officially, he can trigger a rematch. But if Golovkin lost to Canelo, he cannot trigger a rematch. That's why Golovkin right now says he wants to fight Canelo, but he can't force Canelo's hand. Right? But wait, there's more. I'm going to repeat this. Canelo fighting Golovkin, there was a one-way rematch clause. If Canelo loses, he can opt for an immediate rematch, or within a year or whatever, he can rematch Golovkin. Right? Krasin's overrated. Block him. Block him. Canelo has a one-way rematch clause with Triple G. Triple G had no rematch options on Canelo. Right? Block Krasin's. Icy, you slipping. Block Krasin's. Yeah, you overrated, all right. Block him so I can finish talking. Thank you. Canelo had a one-way rematch clause with Triple G. Triple G had no rematch options on Canelo. So they have a one-way rematch clause. Why the fuck would they win, lose, or draw? No, actually, lose or draw, like lose or knockout allow Kovalev to stay on DAZN before the fight? Why would they say, hey, here's a multi-fight deal, so if Canelo knocks you out, you're staying on DAZN? That doesn't even make sense. But this is the same team that had a one-way rematch clause with Triple G. You gave Triple G no rematch selection options, but then you're going to give Kovalev a fight package where he has multiple fights on DAZN should he lose. So it's like, hey, even though you lose, we're going to keep you here. So it's like we're going to keep you employed. And the reason why it's so stupid, the way I look at it, Kovalev, I don't even want to watch him fight anymore. He don't look like the same fighter. So why would the company take that investment? Just that's all I need to know. He said, John Freeman, DAZN don't know how to do good business. Explain it to me, bro. Explain why you would want them to stay and why you would continue to employ them. That's like me. I have a business, Boxing Ego. Let's say I send someone to a fight, and then they get banished from fight credentials because they sexually harass somebody. I'm not gonna keep them on the payroll. Why would I keep them on the payroll, but they can't go to the fights and can't work? Why would I keep them on the payroll? That don't even make sense to me. So Kovalev's stock is at an all-time low. You let a smaller man bully you. Why do I want to watch him on DAZN? Why do I want to see another Kovalev fight? He was scared. He was afraid to throw the right hand, one of his best punches. Why do I want to watch Kovalev? Why would DAZN, like, when DAZN could just say, Canelo's the A side, if you want to fight us, then it's a once and done. That don't make sense to me. And nobody's coming up with an explanation. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why you see I don't care about no dislike, because you're not disliking what I'm saying. You're not telling me a better. Listen, that's how I operate. I'm not perfect. I'm not right all the time. But if I have a thought process and you can't come up with a better thought process, then what are we talking about? Why does DAZN want Kovalev on? Before he lost, they had made an arrangement where he comes back to the network. Why would you do that? Because now that should be ESPN's liability. He got his ass whooped, right? That's what y'all say. He got knocked out. Ship his ass back to. That's like me. I order from Amazon Prime all the time, right? That's like them sending. I pay full price for something and they send it to me, and then when I get it, it's broken. I'm sending the shit back. That's how it is. If I get it and it's broken, I order some glassware and I get it and it's broken, I'm sending the shit back. I'm not. Why would I accept this and then keep it around the house? Some broken glass. You feel what I'm saying? So I ordered a China set, and then I ship it and they didn't package it right. And I'm gonna keep it and then, open the cabinet and have broken glass in there. No, I'm gonna send the shit back to Amazon. So, bro, it just don't sound right to me. It don't sound right. See, and if it was some type of fix, then that makes sense. To me that makes more sense. Bob Arum, like, I don't want him back on ESPN if he get his ass whooped. And if you know he's gonna get his ass whooped, why would Bob Arum want him back on ESPN? So just take the dive, cash out, and then you stay on DAZN, so we don't have to pay you. But Bob Arum's smart. If this theory, anything like this is true, any version of this, right? Then Bob Arum's smart, because it's no longer his liability. He getting a huge cut of Kovalev's money, and you don't have to worry about it. So he worked with Kovalev, made a little money out of him, and then now that's DAZN's problem. So, like I said, whoever did this, if this theory has any parts truth to it, Stupid as fuck on DAZN's part, because now you have the liability. Who even wants to watch Kovalev again? Shout out to my dude Kane. Man, Kane be coming. He said, who would even want a wounded fighter? That's what I'm saying. That's like me. I'm a 49er fan. That's like me getting a player that is injured and they said he may never play again. What team is going to want that? If he has a messed up meniscus or some shit, and they said he might not ever walk again or be, what team is going to be like, oh yeah, come to the Niners, we'll pay you. For what? Why? I mean, not to be rude, but I'm just saying, why would, that's not the nature of business. Come play with the Niners. Hey, but my leg is broken, my ACL. We don't care. We want to pay you anyway. That's a stupid business method. And Canelo, I feel like his A-sideness, he demands enough power where you don't have to you're already giving Kovalev $12 million. He didn't make that versus Ward. He didn't make that type of money versus Ward. So why would you have to add in 2 other fights or whatever it is on DAZN? He said the Niners signing Booby Miles and shit. That's what I'm saying. I can't play, man. Yeah. Why would you keep a wounded horse in the stable? That's what I'm saying. If it ain't no trade-off and it ain't no like fixed or no conspiracy theory shit, then why would you even want that? That's sad when your business mantras and methods are so poor where like conspiracy theories seem to add up and make more sense. So let's say I'm way off the mark, which I don't think I am, but let's say I was. That means your business methods are so piss poor that it don't even make sense. Like you taking the ready-made L. Shout out to Aubrey. I just love and appreciate your work. New media. Appreciate you. Bro, that's bad. That's bad when your business decisions are so piss poor where you can see it a mile away that it's a bad deal. He said now Kovalev trapped on the app too. He said Canelo went from hydration clauses to dive clauses. Hey, you out of pocket. That man said dive clauses. Do people really believe Canelo just has that much power? Shout out to you. That's a real good point. Let's talk about that. I've watched Canelo's whole career, and he didn't knock out Miguel Cotto. He didn't knock out Danny Jacobs, who's 2 guys who have been knocked out before, right? Didn't knock out Miguel Cotto. He didn't knock out Cotto at 55. Didn't knock out Danny Jacobs at 160. These are guys who have been knocked out before. He didn't knock out Floyd, who's, he's never been knocked out, but he's a 147 pounder, right? He didn't knock out Triple G twice at 160, right? Chavez Jr. was a walking punching bag, and he was weight drained. You didn't knock him out at 164.5. He's been knocked out before by Andres Fanfaro, and he was getting lumped up by Sergio Martinez. So that's 6 fighters from 55. You didn't knock out Trout at 54. 7 fighters, right? 7 fighters you did not knock out. Or Shane Mosley. Okay, that's 8. You didn't knock out Shane, who's definitely his best weight wasn't 154, right? Or Lada, that's 9. What we got, 9? And Lada got dropped at least by Hurd. Canelo never even dropped Lada, right? So I named 9 to 10 fighters from 54, 55, 60 that you didn't knock out. Now, you look at other people. That's what is it? Yeah, like 9. That's 9, 10 fighters that he didn't knock out. But then you move up. He knocked out Angulo. But the thing is, even a guy like that, Angulo was standing up, eyes open, And then the ref was just like, nah, because he was taking too much punishment. He was just, his head was going back and shit. Right? Now, all of a sudden, Canelo goes up to, and nothing's fishy about this. Failed a drug test last year. Two tests, February 17th, February 20th. Blocked the dude that says y'all hating. I'm not even wasting my time with him. Right? And Gulo has no fucking defense. And you knocked him out, but he was still vertical. But you move up 15 pounds, right? And do poorly throughout most of the fight. Kovalev all of a sudden is not fighting how he's ever fought before against anybody. Ward, Anthony Ward, Cleverly, Ishmael Salak, Jean Pascal. He looks timid and he looks like domesticated and all this shit. Before he was the crusher. So he's fighting different in itself. Canelo ain't knocking out all those guys that I just told you. And even if he did knock someone out, it wasn't brutal, except for Amir Khan, which that makes sense. Amir Khan, he got knocked out by 35 and 40 pounders. So I can picture him getting knocked out 55. Cool. He said even Saddam Ali could hurt Cotto, but not Canelo. Yeah. So, and keep in mind, Canelo looked huge next to Cotto. Yeah, and he had already been stopped by Pacquiao and Margarito, who might have been cheating, right? But nonetheless, Canelo moves up 15 pounds, and Kovalev gets in a fight where Canelo's not even doing superb. It's not his sharpest work. We know that. He was doing cool in spots, but he was having trouble with the range, missing wildly, blah, blah, blah. Out of nowhere, in the 11th round, where Canelo typically has stamina issues in the late rounds, like with Golovkin 1 and 2, those are the rounds where, round 9, 10, 11, Canelo starts having stamina issues. Out of nowhere, after not doing good versus Kovalev, you hit Kovalev so hard with the left hook that his eyes are closed. He stumbles backwards, and then you connect another single shot that just puts him out like Mikey Garcia versus DAZN Zlaticanin. Really. So all this newfound power and bro, he's always had skill, but now he has newfound light heavyweight power. And you want me to believe that's like that just, hey, it's part of the business. Bro, people don't really just randomly develop menacing power. Like, okay, like what's realistic to me, Usyk, yeah, he knocked out Tony Bellew, but he wasn't just knocking out he didn't knock out Michael Hunter, Murat Gassiev. So naturally, when he moves up to another division, his first fight at least, Chaz Tablespoon, he didn't violently knock him out. Makes sense to me. Canelo touched Kovalev with single shots after not doing good, and Kovalev with his eyes closed. That man's eyes were closed. So Canelo's just hitting that hard, bro. Canelo's just hitting that hard. He just moved up 15 pounds. All right. That's what we doing. No, I seen Badu Jack said it almost looked fixed. Exactly. Bro. Just didn't look real to me. And then Canelo trying to tell the crowd to keep quiet. He's like, hey, we just faked this. Hey, keep it down, bro. Bro, listen, my thing is this. Just ask yourself these questions. And see, the funny thing is, motherfuckers know me. When have you ever seen me do a bunch of conspiracy theory video? I don't do that. If it look fake, it look fake. I can't help that. You know what I'm saying? I can't help that. But it's not like I've done hella videos where I've done that. So why am I doing this for just this fight? Bro. It's not looking. Badu Jack said it looked fake as fuck. Well, I don't want to put that on. He said it looked fixed. That's what he said. Look, bro, it's over for y'all. I run the game now. Look, LL Cool J, was that a fix? Bro, I knew I wasn't the only one. Look at LL. Someone called me a hater on Twitter tonight. See, bro, the man fans they mad because they know that shit look cap. I don't give a fuck who said what. Look at LL Cool J, bro. Not totally sure about this one. Feels like a money grab. Bro, shout out to Austin Trout. Yeah. Austin Trout, I posted. I was like, that shit look wild fake. And Austin Trout liked it. Yeah, bro. Come on. That shit look cap. Badu Jack said this shit look fake. Look. You know DAZN kept everybody waiting hella long. Right? They kept everyone waiting hella long for the fight. So look what I put. How do I keep predicting this shit? I'm telling you, Golden Boy is too predictable. Hey, why'd you block Cali RS? That dude, he's cool usually. Hey, unblock the Cali dude. I think he was being sarcastic. Watch. John Freeman, $5. Let's see him in better be with that new strength. Yeah, newfound strength. All right. So DAZN kept us waiting till fucking 5 in the morning to watch this fight. Look, you see the timestamp. That's me on Twitter. If we waited this long and Kovalev just lay down or it looked fake, I'ma be hot. Okay, how would I put, bro, how I am literally, I think I'm psychic, y'all. Why would I put that before the fight even started? So out of all the comments I could have said, bro, I'm telling you, I'm so good at this game, I could predict this shit. I see it coming a mile away. Why would I put, out of all that, why wouldn't I say, you know, this and this and this? I literally told you, I said, man, if Kovalev just come in and lay down, block B easy. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You, bro, look, I predicted this. 10:08. If we waited this long and Kovalev just laid down or it looked fake, I'ma be hot. Hashtag ego. I told you this shit is easy for me. This is too easy for me. So what do you think urged me to just randomly put that? So when Sean Porter was fighting Errol Spence, didn't put that. When David Benavidez was fighting, didn't put it. Shakur Stevenson versus Joette Gonzalez, top rank card, never put that. Right? So it don't matter whose promotion it was. With Golden Boy, when Ray Vargas was fighting the Japanese dude that grew up in Mexico, didn't put that. Block Alex. I never put that. This one particular fight, I put that, and then that's exactly what it looks like. All of a sudden, Kovalev is non-committal. A guy who's killed a man, he don't want to commit to nothing. That, I mean, it didn't look realistic to me. They got to try better. Like, watch Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz. Masvidal was throwing some heat, opening cuts and shit on what's her name's face. Opening cuts. Look, this is mid-fight. This is like in the early rounds. Demetrius Andre. To me, Kovalev is fighting like he is sparring with the smaller guy and he is working with him. It's over for y'all. Hey, y'all shooters, y'all making several mistakes. Eat Man 88 is a regular. Unblock him. He was saying Canelo should fight Ward. Unblock Eat Man 88. So, like I said, 365 days a year. Out of all the fights, the one fight where I put that, man, and I've said it multiple times. I was like, it's not. Like I said, I hope it's not no fix. I hope it's not no fake looking shit. Blah blah blah. Then what does it look like? Masvidal's raw, bro. But see, that's what I'm saying. Look at the punches and he was kicking Nate Diaz hard as fuck in the body and shit. That looked like a real fight. You know, it looked like he was like putting some energy into his punches and shit. Canelo is the smaller guy, and he walking the bigger guy down the whole entire fight, which we've never seen. And the guy, Kovalev fought like a person who's never fought before. Like, he fought like he was afraid, like he had so much jitters. So this short guy got you so petrified, but Andre Ward didn't. Anthony Yarde didn't. You know, Nathan Cleverly didn't. Like real 175 pounders. But this guy is so intimidating, moving up 15 pounds. Man, come on. That's like Kell Brook versus Golovkin. That's like Golovkin. Let's say Golovkin fought Carl Froch and beat him, Andre Ward and beat him, and then Kell Brook's moving up. Yeah, he's going to be faster than you. You got to worry about the counter. So do you think Golovkin, having fought Andre Ward and Jean Pascal and all the people that Kovalev fought, Bernard Hopkins, you think he would be like, oh, shit, I'm so scared of Canelo moving up more weight than any of them do? Come on, bro. So B-Hop's not quick, even at an older age. Kovalev fought everybody else tremendously different. And then one guy who has a history of weird decisions and weird shit happening, that one particular fight, and all of a sudden, it is too predictable. Listen, this is how predictable it is. I rode up to Reno with my homie Rich. Shout out to Big Rich, in Town Business. Make sure you check him out. And we talked about the fight. And you can ask Town this. Town said, man, I don't see. He said, what's your prediction? We were just talking about it. I said, I see Kovalev getting stopped. I said, I could see a late stoppage. I think it's going to be some bullshit where it look weird or look fake. And then Town was like, man, I don't know. I just don't see Canelo moving up and stopping him. And I'm like, I don't know. It's Canelo, so you never know. This is a real conversation we had. And then Town made a video, and he said, man, I don't see him stopping him, but I'm going to be very... Bro, hold on. Let me see if I can find his video. Y'all about to get this work. McGregor calls out Masvidal. I don't know about that, but that's a hell of a fight, bro. I would love to see that because they're both stand-up guys. Smash the like button. Oh, the haters mad. Let's get the likes up. The haters mad. But yeah, me and Town talked about the fight. And I remember he did a video after giving his fight prediction. And he said, I'm going to be real leery. It was right after we took our trip. Look. Hold on, I think I found it. Look, I told you, Golden Boy's getting too predictable.
Guys, peep game, man. I gotta keep it 100.
This is my dude town.
I was listening to a lot of predictions on Canelo, Sergey Kovalev, and this is just my assessment of this fight. You know, I saw a lot of different reviews on this fight and how this fight is gonna turn out. You know, I've been hearing some things behind the scenes about what might be possibly going on in this fight. You know, basically what I'm saying, this fight could be Manny Pacquiao, Joshua Clottey, and you know what I mean by that fight.
See? Bro, how this is after we talked, right? He said, yeah, it could be, you know, like Joshua Clottey, where it looks hella fake and fixed and shit.
And you know what was up with that fight. You know. I'm serious. I cannot see Canelo stopping Sergey Kovalev. I'm sorry. I just can't see that happening. Everybody else keeps saying that he's going to stop it with a body shot, but damn, Canelo, his power is extremely overrated. Okay? You catch Amir Khan with a good shot, you can sleep him. And I think everybody been basing that off of what happened with him and Amir Khan. Real talk. Who has Canelo knocked out that was semi-elite? He didn't stop Lar. Most people believe he didn't even win that fight. Didn't stop Trout. Most people believe he didn't win that fight. Didn't stop Jacobs. Very competitive fight. You know, didn't stop Triple G. And 2 fights, and some people believe that Triple G beat him twice. I don't, but, you know. So I'm just trying to figure out where is this he's going to stop Sergey Kovalev stuff coming from. You talking about a dude that started because, you know, if I'm not mistaken, earlier in Canelo's career, he started at 147. Then he started moving up in weight, making up his own weight class, and now he's at light heavyweight. And I'm going to get to Canelo talking about he's going to fight Better BF. Okay. Or he's going to go up to cruiserweight. Who cares about cruiserweight?
Listen, he said...
And go up to heavyweight. It's not going to be good. But, nevertheless, I just can't see him knocking out Sergey Kovalev. Now, let's get something straight about Sergey Kovalev. I don't know where that came from. And why is everybody saying that? Canelo has never knocked out nobody like that. He's never knocked out a pound-for-pound fighter. And Sergey Kovalev was a former pound-for-pound fighter. So I'm sorry, I just don't see that happening. If this fight ends in a knockout for Canelo, I'm going to be real suspicious of that. I'm just keeping it 100. I mean, Sergey Kovalev has a suspect chin, but let's just face the fact, Canelo don't have that kind of power.
Okay, so that was my dude Town, right? Because we had just talked about the fight. Look, where is it? Okay. Halloween. So once again, Golden Boy is getting too predictable, bro. Like, why? Okay, so why would going into the fight, I just showed you my tweet and I just showed you Town's video where he's like, man, I don't know. I don't see why people are getting the knockout, where that's coming from. If he knocks him out, I'm going to be leery. I heard, you know, it's probably going to, like, it could be something fixed. So why are people saying this before the fight? And then it plays out exactly like we thought. Explain it. Like, I didn't see anybody say, I think Errol Spence, Sean Porter was finna be a fix. And then if you watch the fight, does it look like it was fit? Okay, put it this way. Did Errol, here's a great question for you. That's a great fight to use. Did Errol Spence or Sean Porter do what they always do at an elite level? Or did Errol Spence look like some completely different fighter and Sean Porter look like some completely different fighter? Really ask yourself that. Because to me, what I seen is two guys who were jockeying for position and nobody wanted to give each other the edge, so they brought out competitively the best out of each other. Icy, I'll see y'all. That's what I seen. We seen what Sean Porter always does. He boxed a little bit. He did the rugged shit and the feints. And, bro, we seen regular Sean Porter. But Errol Spence, the animosity, Errol saying he had no talent, or he had talent but no skill, brought his game up. So he was, he was coming with it. Same thing with Errol Spence. We seen the body shots. We seen the dog. We seen what he does. It was just elevated. That's what boxing, to be honest, to me, that's what happens. Now, we just watched this motherfucker Kovalev in September fight Anthony Yarde. And he looked fresh, except for in the 8th round. You know what I'm saying? That was obviously not a good round for him. But even round 9, he bounced back and won round 9, if I'm not mistaken. So the round he almost got stopped, Buddy McGirt said, hey, another round like that, it's over for you. Right? A block broken fingers. We don't solicit over here. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know who you is, cuz. Yeah. Right? So we just seen him fight. Now, all of a sudden, in a matter of months, Kovalev looks like a totally different fighter who's afraid to throw. He wasn't afraid to throw against Anthony Yarde, who's athletic, who's naturally big, looks the part, has power. But a guy moving up 15 pounds frightens you so much. You know what I'm saying? That's like Triple G fighting Charlo and beating him, but then he afraid of Kell Brook. But he fought ruthlessly against Charlo. That wouldn't even make sense. Why would you be more timid from a guy 15 pounds? Like, obviously, you're going to be cautious. You don't want to get countered. But how are you fighting like you're scared? How are you fighting scary against a guy moving? It just doesn't make sense to me. And knowing you have an equalizer in your right hand and this guy might not be equipped to deal with the power of a newfound division. Look, so you guys can say whatever. If you think this is a good look for DAZN and Canelo, have at it. Look, Kovalev didn't really try to win that fight. Look who liked it. Mimo Heredia. Kovalev didn't really try to win that fight. Nope. Look at Mimo Heredia. He fought like it was a sparring session and he was working with the smaller guy. Same thing Andre said. And didn't Yarde hurt Kovalev? And Kovalev survived and won. That's what I'm saying. See, and that's the thing. Yarde was putting in work. Like, Yarde actually impressed me. Canelo didn't. Yarde impressed me because I didn't know what to make of him because he had only fought at a domestic level. But in those early rounds, he was landing some good shots. You know? He was landing really good shots. And see, it was an acute, like, just here. Okay. Oh, my. I'm destroying him. We just watched Kovalev in September versus Yarde. Yarde impressed me because early I was like, damn, Yarde's kind of doing cool in these first 2 rounds, right? And he was breaking Kovalev down a little bit in spots and looking good. I'm like, okay, cool. This is a good fight. And he was landing as a light heavyweight who he looks like a cruiserweight. He was landing actual like power punches throughout the fight, and it was good. It was good action. Then he produced something major in round 8. Right? And he almost knocked Kovalev out. So it took all of the work and effort that he was doing, which was some real good work in the first 7 rounds, to produce that round 8 where he almost got Kovalev out of there. Right? Canelo does piss poor work. He doesn't look himself. He doesn't look as sharp as normal. Kovalev's fighting scared. and tentative and hesitant. And then out of nowhere, Kovalev just gets knocked the fuck out and Canelo explodes with this menacing couple punch knockout. And he ain't been a 2-3 punch knockout artist except for maybe the Amir Khan fight, which was an undersized guy he shouldn't have been fighting. So that don't sit well with me. You know, you could say whatever. You could say I'm hating. I don't give a fuck. That don't look right. So it took a full-fledged Anthony Yard, 7 dedicated rounds of really good work to hurt Kovalev and get to that 8th round. Canelo is just so astute and great that he can move up 15 pounds where he wasn't necessarily knocking everybody out. And he definitely wasn't knocking them out to the headshots. Like the people he's knocked out to the head have been like he had more probably body shot knockouts like Jose Cito, Liam Smith, you know. And then now all of a sudden he's knocking motherfuckers out 15 pounds heavier to the head. Something ain't right. Something is amiss. Something is awry. That shit don't make sense. And if it makes sense to you, great. Wear a Canelo headband, say I'm hating, I don't give a fuck. But if it makes sense to you, he need to fight Charlo next. If it makes sense to you, he need to fight Andre next. If it makes sense to you, he needs to fight David Benavidez next. If it makes sense to you, he need to fight Artur Beterbiev. If it makes sense to you, he need to fight Caleb Smith. Bro, this is precisely what I told you from the beginning. Why doesn't Canelo fight someone fresher? Because let's say the fight was 100% non-fixed or nothing, whatever. Why doesn't he fight someone fresher? The fight wouldn't have looked like that. Which is what I told you. So either way, I'm right. It's okay. Bro, does anybody in this fucking room believe that Artur Beterbiev would have had that performance versus Canelo? All of his punches look like pity pat punches, non-committal, hesitant. Block Fernando. Bro, I'm not explaining nothing to you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Who next? Block Fernando. Does anybody believe, had that been Artur Beterbiev, the fight would have played out like low competition, and all of Beterbiev's punches would have looked non-committal? Come on, bro. So either way, it's a joke. Even if the fight's 100% real, you know that's not what would happen with Andrade. You know that's not what happened with Charlo, with Caleb Smith, with David Benavidez. Okay, so David Benavidez is a 168 pounder, so he's lighter than Kovalev. Who believes David Benavidez would get fucked up like that after, like, just easy, just knocked out with 2 punches? Let's go. David Benavidez. Who believes that Canelo would have walked him down in every single round, and he would have been throwing pity pat punches, and then he would just got blasted out in the 11th round? When has Canelo ever been that good to do that? Who believe? And see, this is the thing. If you believe that he would do that to David Benavidez, why didn't he pick Benavidez? Who believes that David Benavidez would have thrown nothing with authority and would have got walked down by the smaller guy for 10 rounds, and then Benavidez would have got brutally knocked out with 2 or 3 punches in the 11th round? He said, nope, and I'm Mexican. Okay, here's another person. Gilberto Ramirez. Who believes that Canelo, as the smaller man, would move up 15 pounds and fight Zordo Ramirez? Look at Jacob Pena mad. Hey, you mad? Tell him why you mad. So you're not answering the question, Jacob. Block Jacob. You're not answering the question. Who believes that Zordo Ramirez, he will walk him down as a smaller man for 10 or 11 rounds and then knock him out with 2-3 punches? They mad as fuck because they know what I'm saying is real. And they mad that I'm not submitting and shutting my mouth and shit. I'm Mexican and a Canelo fan, but the fight was a setup. Bro, who believes that Zordo Ramirez would just Canelo would just walk him? They've sparred before in the past too. Canelo would just walk him down every second of every round, and then Zordo's throwing pity pat punches for the first time in his whole career, not throwing body shots and what he's known for, and then he just gets knocked out with 2 or 3. Bro, it doesn't even look believable. Zordo been calling out Canelo, fact. But guess what? Canelo has a built-in excuse. He said he don't want to fight another fellow Mexican from his representing his flag. That's what he said. Who believes that he fought Charlo? Charlo would throw nothing but pity pat shots for 10 rounds and then just get knocked the fuck out in the 11th. Come on, bro. The writing's on the wall. The walls are closing in, bro. Either ego, this motherfucker always come correct. My brother, I love you. I didn't see the fight. Just watched the highlights. Observed the same thing. Saw your live and just went and finished it now. Yeah, I seen the sparring video with Zordo. Bro, he's 6'2.5". Who believe and see, the thing is, my point is simple. If you believe Canelo would walk through David Benavidez and Zordo Ramirez, then why didn't he fight them? Because those guys, he would have obviously gotten a ton of credit for because they're undefeated champion, former champion in prime. Zordo is tall, bro. So either way, whether it was something fixed, something was amiss. That rehydration clause, it was fixed. Something's not adding up here. Something is not adding up here. And if that was the genuine Kovalev, then everything that I said, he wasn't fresh and he wasn't the crusher, is absolutely true. Because if that's the real Kovalev that showed up, then that's more proof. And the funny thing is, these racist motherfuckers ain't going to tell you this, but I will tell you this. New media style. They say what Kovalev did, that's how Floyd fights, which is not true. And they call Kovalev boring for it. They call Floyd boring for it. They say all Floyd does is touch, tap, 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 and jab and run. But yet, somehow, even though Canelo was getting booed, which you don't typically see in a Canelo fight because it's a pro Canelo crowd, when Canelo was getting booed, and because he normally has a lot of action, when Canelo was getting booed and Kovalev is jabbing and not fighting like his self, looks like a shell of his former self, they won't fix their lips to say that fight was boring. Like me, like Jeff Mayweather. So why wasn't that fight boring? So Mayweather, you said all he does is run and jab, tap, tap, tap. That's what Kovalev was doing. But see, the difference is when Mayweather tap, tap, tap you, Robert Guerrero's head be flying back and it be looking like it looks actual like, damn, he's getting hit. He getting fucked up, getting hit with some big shots. He giving up big shots. His defense is leaky. Kovalev was just doing the bare bones minimum of jabbing, and that was still giving Canelo a ton of problems, right? And none of these same motherfuckers and the racist motherfuckers is calling the Kovalev fight boring. The shit was trash. The shit was pure trash. How come y'all won't dare? And they made you wait for that, you know, with the UFC 244 hijinks and shit. They made you wait 90 minutes to an hour or something, right? For that trash. And all Kovalev was doing was jabbing, and he was still controlling Canelo with that. Just with the sheer volume and because Canelo couldn't close distance. Canelo landed some cool body shots here and there. He was very spotty. He was missing more than we've ever seen him. His accuracy wasn't good. Once again, I told you, why is he not fighting someone fresher? You know why. And the reason fresher is important is this. You're not going to be able to buy everybody. Like, if there was a fix, David Benavidez, he's undefeated. He has a lot to gain by keeping his undefeated record. Zurdo Ramirez, he has to go back to Mexico. So he not trying to let Canelo get that on him. So these guys with prominent in prime careers and not the legal trouble that Kovalev has, I don't think they'll be so willing to just cave in and shit, or would be willing to necessarily do a fix, shit like that, because they have something to stand for. They can keep their record blemish free or whatever as long as they can. Kovalev already lost a couple times. He was already at the end of his rope. And this is what I told you. His fight with Lito Alvarez, the rematch, was a crossroad fight. So, nonetheless, even if like I said, even if it was a 100% legit fight and it wasn't a fix, which I have questions. I'm skeptical about that, for real. But even if it was, then this is just a testament to Kovalev is finished, and he's been finished. So either way, what I said was right. Because if that's the new version of Kovalev, then this is a far cry from the Crusher days. Oh my, shut up, block him. This is a far cry from I watched Kovalev's whole career. He killed a man, Ishmael Salak fight, Cedric Agnew, Blake Caparillo. I watched all them fights. So if this is what Crushers come to, then that motherfucker crushed ice now, because he don't look the same. And I suspect something. Bro, the funny thing is this: the casuals can come and say this shit. I'm giving you analytical breakdowns of my thoughts. They're saying shut up or racist shit. So what does that tell you? That's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. Notice all these dudes coming in here are saying bullshit. Shut up. Oh, you're a hater. That's it. Because they know they don't know more boxing than me. They can't do what I do. So it's just schoolyard insults. You're ugly. Shut up. Racist comment. Typical. We not moved by that. He said they know Canelo's career is over. Bro, honestly, I'm going to have to really analyze how much energy I want to put into Canelo right now. Based on what I've seen. Something was amiss, where there was the rehydration clause. See, and that's the thing. Why don't they tell him? Why don't they tell us about the rehydration clause? Why would they refuse? Why do they refuse to tell us? So maybe that would shed some light. Okay, so what was there a rehydration clause? Because that's what everyone says, which could account for why Kovalev looked shitty. But either way, something was amiss. Bro, the whole shit was trash. They had the champion walk out first. Why the champion walking out first? Why is DAZN giving him extra fights on the network instead of letting him get knocked out and go back to ESPN? Because ESPN don't want him, because they knew what the fuck was going to happen. It sound coordinated. It's just not making sense to me. All of a sudden, we just watched Kovalev literally 3 months ago, and all of a sudden he washed old overnight. Like my dude, Kid Chocolate, Peter Quillen, that's my guy, but he obviously didn't look that good versus Angulo, but he's also hasn't been active like that. You get what I'm saying? So I can understand getting old overnight type of thing in that situation. We just watched Kovalev. Kovalev ain't never fought nobody like that. And then the smallest person you're fighting, because he's been fighting, Kovalev has a good resume, so he's been fighting true light heavyweights. He wasn't fighting he wasn't like Golovkin bringing up a bunch of people. This is his very first fighter that I can even remember that was coming up other than Andre Ward. But Andre Ward didn't go straight up and fight him. And see, that's the thing. Like, real truth be told, and I'm not just saying this because I'm from the Bay. This is my truest thoughts. Andre Ward is overall, he's nicer than Canelo. He's a more complete fighter than Canelo. Andre Ward moved up and fought an undefeated crusher, took 2 tune-ups, and still didn't, in the first fight, do what Canelo did. So you want me to believe Canelo, this is the same Kovalev? But Andre Ward, who I think is a more complete fighter and a gold medalist, he didn't just move up and go to Kovalev straight away. He took 2 tune-up fights, right? And still had a competitive fight and then came back and stopped Kovalev. But the mystical Canelo, he's just able to move up 15 pounds where he's not getting regular stoppages amongst Chavez Jr., amongst Lara, amongst Danny Jacobs, you know, guys who have been dropped or stopped. Lara been dropped by Jared Hurd. So Jared Hurd don't even have the experience Canelo has, but he dropped Edeslandi Lara. You know? Jared Hurd stopped Trout. Canelo didn't stop Trout, and Canelo didn't drop Lara. So Jared Hurd, from a size and skill and a power perspective, dropped people like that, like Trout. He stopped Trout, and he stopped what's his name? Or he dropped Lara. Canelo didn't drop Lara. He didn't so much as drop Lara, and he definitely didn't stop Trout, but he dropped him once. Right? Lara is out of his prime. Block this motherfucker, bro. Lada's a champion right now. How is he out of his prime? Get him the fuck out of here. Bro, you can't fuck with me on my worst day. He said Lada's out of his prime. Okay. See, these Canelo motherfuckers got to pay. They got to pay. So, okay, let me get this. So, Hurd fought Lada when he wasn't in his prime, but he was prime Lada when Canelo fought him. Okay. Let's talk about it. So, Shane Mosley was in his prime when Canelo fought him. Carlos Baldomir was in his prime when Canelo fought him. Kermit Cintron was in his prime when Canelo fought him. Miguel Cotto was in his prime when Canelo fought him. Kovalev was in his prime. Mayweather was in his prime. You motherfuckers, you motherfuckers, y'all got some nerve with old media trying to call out somebody. Oh, what do you mean? Hurd fought Lara out of prime. Lara was a champion, bro. You want to talk about somebody ain't fighting somebody in prime, but Canelo fought a 40-year-old Shane Mosley, a 41-year-old rapist Carlos Baldomir, you know, a 30-something-year-old Kermit Cintron who wasn't the same. Ego, you be blocking people like a girl. Block him. I don't even care what the rest of you, what you talking about. Block him. Yeah, B Flowers. We putting flowers on your casket. Block him. You want to talk about someone ain't in prime. So Angulo, after Kirkland already knocked him out and Canelo got him coming off of a loss, he was in his prime. He was in that detention center. Donald Trump and them was trying to deport him. Bro, I know, man, come on, bro. They put him in the Texas detention center. So that was Angulo in his prime. And he lost time off. He lost time off because he was in the detention center. The motherfucker talking about Lara wasn't in prime. Okay, so Baldomir was in prime. The motherfucker was 41. Mayweather was 37. Bro, they don't know more than me. I keep showing y'all. Casual shit versus legend. Legend, bro, come on. Legendary shit. Motherfuckers want to talk about a prime. So Mosley was in his prime to you. You know, Cotto and all that. Rocky Fielding was in his prime. Man, Rocky Fielding had already been stopped by Caleb Smith. That motherfucker was in his prime. You Canelo man fans have some nerve. Rocky Fielding was in his prime after getting knocked out in the first round by Caleb Smith. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was in his prime. He was in his prime, for real? Even though he had lost to Andres Fonfara? Okay. He quit in that fight. He got stopped in that fight. Sergio Martinez had already beaten him. Okay. He was in his prime? Okay. James Kirkland was in the prime. He already lost to Ishida by stoppage. Okay. Had a war with Angulo. Okay. They don't know more boxing than me. It's okay. You know, study a little bit. You'll get there one day. Probably not, but I'm there. So, anyway, the Canelo Kovalev shit was trash. They made us wait for some trash. I wasn't feeling it. I don't think Canelo was the sharp like he normally looks. That's it. Ego is worse than them having no nerve. They have no shame. They don't even care how ignorant or biased they sound. Good, because that only makes us look greater. That's what that's about. So I don't care. I don't care. Kovalev looked horrible. This shit was trash. Oh man, they hate when you outspoken. Oh man, you hate it. Let's see how many dislikes we got. Hold on. Hold up. Let me see. Bearchelt versus Sosa was better, and Castano versus Amatosa. Yeah. That DAZN telecast was a nightmare too. Castano versus Amatosa. Yeah, we got that DAZN telecast was a nightmare too. Hey, smash the like button. Let's push for 500. Bro, they really mad. Look. Look. They hot. 403 likes, 241 dislike. Bro, y'all, I hope your fingers is well rested, because I'm doing several videos. You're going to have to dislike. Listen, and I love it because I get paid for this. Listen, I get paid for this. You hitting dislike for free. You hitting dislike for free. You get that? You hear me? You hitting the dislike button for free. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. I'm doing, bro, I'm going to probably do, listen, how many videos I want to do? I might do 4-5 videos about this. So you get ready. Surprise, motherfucker, because I get paid for this. We going to see. You going to be working. I'm putting y'all asses to work. Yeah, I'm putting y'all to work. Your finger might fuck around and fall off. I don't care about no dislike. I'm putting in work. I'm making several Canelo videos. Yep, I'm getting paid off Canelo. Ain't nobody going to do shit. Yeah. So good luck. I'm putting out several videos with my thoughts. It's a free country. You making them mad? I don't care, bro. He said Canelo looked slow and sluggish last night. Facts. He did cool in spots, and you know he's the miracle man with the newfound power. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some Patron pizza. Oh, wow. He said, I'm unsubscribing to DAZN and suing Patron Pizza. Hey, you out of pocket, bro. Yeah. Your fingers finna burn off. Listen to me. Listen, this motivates me. I love it. I'm doing several videos. And a Mexican legend, Juan Manuel Marquez, said Canelo is not #1 pound for pound. He said, Terrence Crawford, I'm gonna do a video about that. Yeah. We doing a video about Crawford #1. Yeah. Why is Marquez saying that?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, let me guess. He's hating. Everybody who says anything about Canelo is hating. Okay. Guess what? Mexican legend Julio Cesar Chavez just said he had Canelo losing to Kovalev. But Canelo looked good. Canelo's getting booed. But Canelo looked great to y'all. Bro, all that emotion, get it all out your system. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all on a ride. We going on a ride now. I'm doing hella videos. So get ready. I'm going to do more of Canelo videos. It ain't over. Ego, they just mad because Pizza Patron gave them the runs. I'm done with this. I love Canelo and I'm biased as fuck, but you're speaking the absolute truth. Listen, I keep saying it. Canelo's a good fighter. I like his style. I like his punch selection, punch variety. However, it's becoming a nuisance to watch a Canelo fight based on all of the politics. I feel like there's always an aura of bullshit that doesn't quite add up, doesn't quite make sense, looks, it just looks, it just looks a little fishy. I feel like Jacques Cousteau when I'm watching Canelo fights. 20,000 leagues under the sea. It's always something fishy. I feel like Long John Silver's because the shit just be fishy. It always be fishy. That's what Golden Boy should change their name to, Long John Silver's, because when it comes to Canelo, it's always a bit fishy. It's just fishy. Why does it look so fishy though? He said them hush puppies. Yeah, they got them hush puppies, bro. It's just a little fishy. Finding Nemo, Finding Dory. Them Canelo fights be looking a little fish. I'm looking for Nemo. It's looking a little every time. I'm just speaking out. Yeah, fish and chips. Yeah, funny as fuck. Little Mermaid, Ariel, where Ursula looking a little fishy. Every fight, bro. Shark's tail. Every fight. He said, yeah, it's looking like some tilapia. They get mad as fuck, bro. Bro, okay, name a big recent Canelo fight where there was absolutely no controversy in the result, no controversy in the pre-fight, no controversy in the during the fight with the judges' scorecard, nothing. That's a real question. We ain't dissing. This is actual fact. Listen. Yeah, Canelo be having them fish and chip fights. That's sea bass. Name the last Canelo. Danny Jacobs? Rocky Fielding? Nah, that don't even count. Okay, one at a time. Mayweather fight? Okay, CJ Ross said it was a draw, so that's a lie. CJ Ross, Canelo got his ass whooped and CJ Ross scored it a draw and had to resign. So that's controversy for sure. Danny Jacobs, it did have controversy. Canelo all of a sudden gassed out. And that's the other thing. Canelo ain't gassed. He gassed out in the Jacobs fight, Golovkin fight. He ain't gassing out at the higher weight. Okay. Jacobs fight, that was, bro, Canelo just gassed out after the 5th round. What the fuck? And then people were saying it was a draw and shit. So that don't count. What else is there? Liam Smith, I don't think that really had controversy other than the fact that why did you want to even fight him? That's the controversy, is why are you willing to leave Canelo weight at 155 and go back to 154 for the WBO now that Liam Smith fought for it and has it? But when Demetrius Andrade had that same belt, you didn't care. I'm about to completely give up on Canelo if he don't fight Charlo or Andrade next. I love him, but I'm sick of the bullshit. Shout out to Esteban Ramos. That's what I'm talking about. Amir Khan had catch weight and no rehydration clause. That's what I'm saying. It's always something. Triple G fight, the clenbuterol. Triple G other fight. Abel Sanchez said he was cheating, stacking the gloves and trying to wear specific boxing is life gloves that haven't been tested in America. I remember all of this. So y'all don't remember that in the Triple G fight? There was the clenbuterol scandal, Clengate. It was the boxing is life gloves. Abel was like, no, he can't use those. They're trying to wear gloves, and we don't know if the padding is secure. Then Abel Sanchez said they're doing an illegal double stack wrap on the hand wraps. Then the Adelaide Bird scorecard. Amir Khan at a catch weight. It's like, why are you fighting him there? Bro, it's always something with Canelo fights. Always. All of his major recent fights is really since he lost to Floyd. It's like spooked Golden Boy. They don't ever want to have to go through that again, and that's their last star. So they just willing to make sure everything is strategically in their advantage. Canelo looked 23 pounds heavier than Cotto. They both fought for a middleweight title at a catchweight. Bro, it's always something. Yeah. Mariscos, a little bit of ceviche. It's looking a little fishy. Bro. Someone said Matthew had, I don't know about that. I don't remember that far back, but it's just always something. Somebody said this is Kovalev. Someone said Kovalev looked like this. Wow, y'all be sending me heat on Twitter. That's funny. They said Kovalev felt like this. I'm done, bro. They said, I don't know, that fight looking fish. I told you, bro. This, I'm just gonna loop this, bro. This is my channel from now on. I don't even care about doing commentary. I'm just gonna leave this. I'm just gonna leave this up. I do what I want. I'm gonna leave this up for an hour, bro. They still gonna watch. That's hella funny, bro. Shout out to my dude that sent me that. Look, he said boxing ego. I don't know, man. Sergio Kovalev fell like this. Bro, Golden Boy. I don't know. That last night hurt DAZN and Golden Boy for sure. See, I'm just the realest one to tell you this shit. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you it. Bro, did you see Kovalev? I think he even had his guard up and got hit around the guard, and it was like you know what it is? Do you know what the Kovalev shit looked like? It looked like okay. This is gonna sound crazy. But listen. Hold on, let me see. I gotta see where we at the likes. I've been going hella long on these streams. I'm gonna tell you this. Can we get to 500? That's not too much of an ask. The haters is mad. Can we get to 500? If you in here right now and you haven't hit the like button, do that. Fuck that. Do that shit. Shoot that bitch. Can you afford to blow that shit? Are you that red? Why the you give up? Is she die? Are you that? Let's get to 500. Tell them you need a place to stay. You'll be safe for days if you shave your legs with Renee's razor blades. Let's get to 5. Let's get to that 500. Man, send some super chats or something. Come on, bro. I've been going long. Like, listen, this is going to sound crazy, but this is true. When Kovalev stumbled back, like, I watch a lot of movies. I'm a movie buff. So it's like, I watch, like, let's say Brad Pitt in Fight Club. And then he'll draw inspiration from whoever, like Conor McGregor, Mayweather, whatever. They'll take little nuanced things like, oh, my inspiration, like, for this character was, Steve McQueen or Rambo or whatever, right? Method actors, right? It looked like Kovalev looked like he studied for the role by watching Joshua versus Ruiz. You get what I'm saying? That's what it looked like. It looked like Kovalev was like auditioning to play Joshua in a movie. Because that, remember when Joshua got hit in the temple? It's like he tried to mimic that. Remember how Joshua, because they both did the same. That's what he looked like. Bruh said, get a job. I make more money than you. I promise you that. What do I need a job for? Where you work at? Sashushi. Where you work at? Where you work at? Man, I can't even get no work. Motherfucker said, get a job and shit. Okay. Bruh, I'll buy your whole shift. Let me buy your shift with these super chats. The fuck is you talking about? Bro, it looked like he was trying to mimic Joshua. Like that was his influence. That was his what he studied. Because remember when Joshua got hit with the temple and that's the same shit he tried to do. Kovalev hit that running man, hit that running man on him. Shit was trash. Now DAZN, they know they wrong. Bro, why would the MGM show the UFC fight? If motherfuckers wanted to watch the UFC, why they buy tickets to your shit? Stupid. That's a stupid, bro. That was horrible. That was horrible. You have, I ain't never seen no shit like this. You have paying customers, right, who bought tickets to a boxing match and to try in a piss poor attempt to keep them entertained. You air the UFC fight. Like if they wanted to watch the UFC fight, I'm sure they wouldn't have went to a bar, ordered the UFC fight. Now, don't get it wrong. Some people would be like, man, this is cool. I wanted to see the UFC. But not everyone is like that. Not everyone even cares about the UFC. Some people don't. Bro. Listen. That's like me going to a Beyonce concert, and then on the Jumbotron, they airing Mariah Carey songs. Should I do and do the fuck? I paid for Beehive tickets, the Bayhive or whatever the fuck this shit's called. Why the fuck are you putting Mariah Carey on the Jumbotron and we watching her concert at the Beyonce? Bro, that's some stupid shit. Whoever even thought of that? Bro, you should have just got somebody from the Vegas. It's Vegas. They got girls with cake, jugglers. You should have brought girl collection girls. You could have did anything to try to liven the atmosphere. Bro, that was corny. You gonna air a fight that you're not hosting, that's in another venue, that is not related to you. Like, T-Mobile Arena is MGM Properties. So I could even understand if it was associated with that. Like, let's say you're at the T-Mobile Arena and they're showing you, an MGM event from the MGM Grand. All right, that makes sense. Bruh, you airing a fight that's happening at Madison Square Garden in Vegas. I ain't never seen no shit like that. That's embarrassing. That is truly embarrassing. Bro, you're not understanding. You had a competitor airing another competitor's fight. So the MGM ordered a pay-per-view on behalf of DAZN to keep DAZN people happy. Listen, people were in the MGM Grand looking at niggas in another venue. So the people in the MGM Grand are watching people in Madison Square Garden venue. I ain't never seen no shit like that. The crowd is watching a crowd. Who does this? Bro, just really analyze what I'm saying to you. You had a MGM crowd watching another crowd. MGM crowd watching a Madison Square Garden crowd. What type of shit is that? I don't want to see no other. That's like, bro, if I go to the Staples Center to watch Wilder Fury, I don't want to see whatever the fuck's going on at the O2 Arena You know, fucking Anthony Corolla versus Liam. What the fuck? If I wanted to see Liam versus Anthony Corolla, then I would go to the UK to watch Liam versus Anthony Corolla. Why would I bro, that's like you going to the Staples Center to watch Lakers game and they showing the Clippers on the Jumbotron. All right, we having technical difficulties. LeBron got to take a shit. LeBron James in the back with AD. They both had to take a shit, so we got to buy some time. So we want you to watch this Clippers game with Kawhi laugh. What type of dumb shit is this, bro? You got the Lakers Staples Center watching Clippers game. Stony Shakers, shake your ass up out of here. Block him. You got the Lakers Staples Center watching Kawhi Leonard in the Clippers game. They mad. Broke gossip bitch get a job. Okay. Bro, that's how you know old media desperate. They tell me to get a job. I make more money than when I had a regular job. Motherfucker, I ain't regular. So, you guys got to try something better than that. Yeah, man. Okay, so listen how stupid that is. I worked a job since I was ever like continuous since I was 14, right? I always worked for somebody else, had a job. Them motherfuckers said get a job. So let me abandon covering the sport that I love, traveling, food, meeting new people, women, waking up when the fuck I want, streaming when I want, doing what the fuck I want to get a job. Where should I go? Bed Bath & Beyond? Y'all want me to get a job for the holidays? Bro, you see how stupid it is? Ain't nobody, I'm not complaining about money. I'm not complaining about none of that. But they telling me to get a job. Old media is desperate. I told y'all. They telling me to get a job, bro. But you don't hear me complaining about needing anything. But they want me to get a job. Bro, that's how you know when you killing. They just want you to bow out gracefully. Cause that's sorry, bro. That's like me telling Trey Songz, oh, go get a real job. So he's dropping panty droppers and singles, going to the Grammys, in the studio with his peeps, having the time of his life, and he gonna just stop and go get a fucking job at Kroger's. Y'all sound stupid as fuck. Fucking Trey Songz working at fucking World Market and shit. Working at Trader Joe's. Ooh, you want food? Yeah, Trey's gonna stop what the fuck he's doing. Corny. Anyway, that's like the Lakers playing the Clippers game. They talking about bye pay-per-view. Yeah, bye because you gotta buy it for this fucking crowd that's getting restless. That's what they mean. Bye pay-per-view. Yeah, you gotta buy this other person's pay-per-view to keep your crowd entertained. That's what they meant by that bye pay-per-view. B-U-Y. Bye. Yeah, the crowd about to leave and ask for refunds, so you gotta buy somebody else's pay-per-view. Fuck you mean. Bruce Wright. Repeat ads between rounds when real fight fans want to hear the corner and no right hands thrown with bad intentions. Bro, DAZN they need some help, bro. DAZN need help. They keep showing DAZN season and shit, and they were advertising. Guess what? These motherfuckers didn't even put when the fight was, like the date. Who does that? Canelo Kovalev. And then the shit just ended. Like, how hard would it be to have an on-screen graphic that says November 2nd? Bro, watch those commercials. It's like, it is fight season on DAZN, Canelo Kovalev. This shit just ended. Like, oh, you just ain't gonna tell us the date of none of these fights. What the fuck? Who pays for an ad, hundreds of thousands of dollars, I'm assuming, millions or whatever, and don't even tell you the fucking date, bro? Who works for DAZN? Radio? Cuba Gooding in radio. Who the fuck is? I just think of that radio picture. Like, who's working at DAZN? I just think of that picture of radio and shit. Playing with the radio. Like, who works? Who does that? Bro, me and Jose de Jesus, we can have a business, and I guarantee you our shit would be more on. Bro, we just offer, like, let's say we worked and did boxing, like, open a boxing streaming site, bro. I guarantee this shit be more on point. Just listen to how he talks. Listen to how I talk. Listen what is being said. Look at the attention to detail. Bro, they said Canelo Kovalev. Where the date at? How you not gonna put the date? That's like me saying, hey, motherfuckers, I'm getting married. You want to come? RSVP. And you look at the save the date and they don't even have a date. Man, get your stu. I ain't coming to this wedding. Bro, if anyone send me a wedding invitation with no date, fill in the blank looking at it, then I'm not coming. Why would I come to your wedding? You don't even have the sense to put the fucking date. My dude said, Hail King Canelo. Yeah, you got to go. Bro, they want to worship Canelo. He said, all hail King Canelo. All right, whatever. Ronald Finkley, $5 super chat. Watch a fat mofo call a fight, new media stage. Bro, I thought I was watching 60 Minutes Dateline, the amount of interviews that DAZN was doing to buy time. Bro, they was just interviewing anybody. Ron Artest. All right, cool. They were like, yeah, why'd you change your name to Meta World Pete? Y'all just buying time. Bro, they was picking out anybody from the crowd. Paulie Shore was there. They were like, hey, Paulie, what do you think about this Canelo? It's the Wizard. But Eddie. Bro, why are you interviewing Paulie Shore? I'm sure DAZN is in trouble. I'm sure DAZN is in the red. They was just interviewing anybody that would happen to be in the crowd. They're looking for people in the crowd and shit. Anybody they could find. Christopher Walken, like, they'd be like, hey, who wins tonight? Bro, we don't care what Walken talk about right now. You see, the Canelo and the Alvarez is his last fight with Danny Jacobs. I feel he did his thing. Bro, get Christopher Walken the fuck out. Y'all just interviewing any goddamn body. Bro, this all gotta stop. They really interview Walken and shit. This motherfucker, they caught him walking to the concession stand. I feel Canelo, him and Kovalev is a good fight. Man, what? You see, your father, he'd be damned if he had the watch. Oh my God, bro. Robert Ory, Dennis Rob, bro, they would just get anybody. Dennis the Minute. DAZN ain't got no shame, bro. Chris Cross was there. Cause I'm the making it back, bro. Chris Cross. Bro, they was interviewing anybody they could find. That's crazy. Like, that was horrible planning, bro. Robert Ory. Man, come on, bro. Chris Cross was like, so deaf. Y'all know what this is. They're like, hey, Chris Cross, what y'all think about this fight? Who got ya open, scoping out the track? It's no other than the sounds of the daddy Mac. Still slacking, back patching up my turf. Cause after me was a fact of real worse at the work. Stomping, jumping, wanna be. But however, there's only one MAC. Me and I live for the big picture, Mr. Canelo. Like, they was putting the daddy Mac. Get the fuck, bro. It's the daddy Mac, bro. Who got ya? Chingy was there. Hold on. Chingy, they was interviewing Chingy and shit. Hey, Chingy, Chingaling. Chingaling, what do you think? What do you think of Canelo Kovalev, bro? Take these fucking interview. Yeah. DTP. How we pick me up if you wanna come roll with me. And you was my baby. Hey. I wanna see Canelo fight him in the yellow mellow. Oh, bro, get the fuck up out of here. Motherfucker interviewing Chingy. And Kovalev. It was word how we met. She was better. Like, take Chingy off of this right now, please. I want to see Canelo at the Holiday Inn. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you even talking about, bro? DJ Khaled, we the best. We. They get mad as fuck. Canelo is the king, you hate ass bitch. Oh, they hella mad, bro. Bro, DAZN, they gotta chill, bro. Andrew Bynum and shit. Like, you just interviewing anybody you can find. They was interviewing anybody trying to kill time. That was embarrassing. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Yeah, Will Smith in there. Oh man, yeah, I came to see my boy Canelo. Now that's how you supposed to try. And Kovalev, he just, woo. Like, why y'all just interviewing anybody, bro? It's, yeah, Canelo's a real joker. Y'all just picking anybody, Cyndi Lauper, anybody you can find. That's it. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Sad. And who thought it was a good idea? Who thought he said we'll stay overhyped? I've got to give me one of these. Who thought it was a good idea to play a competitor's fight, bro? What's next? You gonna go get tickets for a Canelo? You gonna get tickets for a Canelo fight versus Bubba Hotep, and they gonna play PBC cards? That's funny when they be coming back putting my name in their username. Bro, you want your whole username about me? That's funny. He said you really went out your way to make this account. Bro, that's how you know I'm the king, bro. They be putting in effort. I told you they gonna have to work for this. Bro, they be going crazy. Anyway, the Canelo shit was trash. I don't care who mad. That shit was trash. Oscar De La Hoya's eyes look glossy and shit. I'm just telling you what it is. I don't care. I ain't have to beat around the bush. De La Hoya, his eyes look glossy, bro. I do believe the motherfuckers. I do believe your eyes look glossy. I'm just saying. De La Hoya's eyes was looking glazed over. I do believe. I do believe your eyes looking kind of throwed. Motherfucker, bro. Canelo, he makes a strong case. I do believe. Yeah, I do believe this shit trash. That's what I do believe, bro. Why you look at his eyes? Block him. MMA boxing. I knew you was a rat. Block him. I do believe. Motherfucker said, how do I look in his eyes? They got him on camera. The fuck? Someone said, John, this. Hey, you're out of pocket. Whoever said that. Valley of the Sun. Hey, you out of pocket, bro. Motherfucker. I do believe. I do believe Canelo mad at your ass. I do believe Ryan Garcia mad at you too. That's what I do believe. What the fuck? Hey, smash the like button. Hey, they mad, bro. I might do a marathon stream because they get mad at the kid. Kovalev. That motherfucker. What? That man Kovalev was what? Real boxing fan. Blocking. Oh my gosh. He's still back. Yeah, anyway, that DAZN shit, that was embarrassing. Everybody was talking about Charlemagne, Stephen A. Not Stephen A. Bro, new media, we the wave. Look, I know I got them squirming, so we gonna keep going. That was embarrassing. So Yahoo Sports, shout out to them. Excuse me. You notice how they just keep coming back, bro. Yahoo Sports, who was there at the fight. Kevin Iole. People pay more than $400 face value for the cheapest seats, and they had to sit around watching an MMA event and wait more than 90 minutes for the fight that they came to see. Unbelievably absurd. And he was at the fight. Credentialed media. Yahoo Sports. Y'all ego haters know just by you being in the stream, you're making him money, right? Bro, they don't. They want to be here, but they just mad at what I'm saying. Bro, that is unheard. Can you imagine the UFC? Like, okay, put it this way. Why is it one-way street? How come the UFC ain't holding off their main event for DAZN? How come the UFC ain't never held off their main event for DAZN? Ain't never had people in the fucking venue at the T-Mobile Arena or MSG, right? Never had them watching a DAZN card while they wait for the UFC card. Bro, that is beyond embarrassing. That was an embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to be in boxing. That's how bad it was. Because I know that we caught that fatal L, bro. All the UFC fans make fun of us for that because we ain't never seen no shit like that happen. And it's like, you ever have like a friend and then like they fuck up and it's beyond like repair? Like you're like, nah, I can't even co-sign that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just fucked up. Like I can't even vouch for what you did there. Like if a friend's like, man, my girl, she made me so mad, man. I punched her because I got so mad. Like you're like, nah, that you on your own. You on some Ray Rice shit. I can't even co-sign that. Bro, so the UFC people, you have full carte blanche to make fun of us boxing because that was a bad look. There was nothing that boxing took a L for that. There's nothing I could say. Hey, business break. I'm so mad. The dude he just blocked says, I will never go away. That was his username. That's funny though. Why will they never go away? But I don't know what I'm talking about. And why would you even waste your day like that? Who does that? That's like they had this country waffle place in town. He said, I'm back, ho. Yeah. Grand opening, grand closing. Shout out to the shooters. They doing a phenomenal job, people. Bro, this is funny. They really just gonna keep coming back. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not entertaining. The channel sucks. The fight wasn't fixed. But you keep wasting your time getting shot down. All right, if it's worth it to you. If it makes you happy. That's crazy. But anyway, we had this place in town called Country Waffle or Waffle Country or some shit. Trash. I went there once, trash. Never went back, right? Then they ended up closing down because it was trash. Every time I should have known because it was a breakfast spot, and every time I went, I just see old people. You know what I'm saying? Like the Golden Girls and shit, Blanche and all them was there. So I'm like, damn, this don't just look like no happening spot. And then, you know, but that's like me going there every day. That's like me going there every day, but I hate it. I hate the food. Whatever. He said, bro, DAZN, they really, really embarrassed boxing with that. Everybody was talking about it. Fighters, you know, it just was a bad look. And then this story came out that Broner and Tank got in an argument. Once again, you didn't see me make no. See, listen, I just hope you guys see this. I really do. We out here getting money, but I don't have to do anything to get money. You know, I immediately see, I was well awake. I seen this fucking alleged story about Tank Davis and Broner. I didn't even make no video about that. You know why? Because first thing I did is I tried to research it. I ain't see shit. It's about to be 2020. Why that shit ain't on camera? That's what I'm saying. You got people just and it came from DAZN. DAZN said Broner punched Tank and a PR person. And then it was quickly shot down by Showtime and Steven Espinoza. So I'm just like, why'd they say that? You know, why would they? Who does that? So now it seems like a way to take away from the horrid event that DAZN just had. The fight, the main event, if you really think about it, it was trash. Were you entertained? Like, you waited this big ass intermission, especially if you're watching it from home, because if you didn't at home, they didn't have no one to buy you the UFC fight for free. And then the Canelo fight for the first 10 rounds wasn't eventful. And all of a sudden it just randomly ended and it looked fake to me. And it just ended. But the whole fight, that's why they were booing. Errol Spence, bro, Canelo has lost it, bro. He ain't got it. And what I mean by that is he's not the face of boxing. Like, he's putting on the biggest, most eventful fights for the year and all that. You get what I'm saying? I could think of several other fights. Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor. Maurice Hooker, Jose Ramirez. Errol Spence versus Sean Porter. Pacquiao Thurman. All of these fights were tremendously better. Wilder Brazil, I mean, it only lasted one round, but I enjoyed it because it was just it was an easy work, but it had a good build up and all that. All these fights were significantly better. I didn't get to see Granados versus what's the name? Easter, but I heard that was great. Right? Canelo, his event did not live up to. In fact, Marlon Esparza versus Anicia Estrada was a better fight than the main event, in my opinion. You know, Delphine Persoon, Katie Taylor, that was a good fight. Canelo's not putting on the biggest event. You know, he's just not. It's not. He didn't put on the biggest event to me. You know, and it didn't live up to It lived up to expectation of what I knew it was going to be, but it didn't live up to. Look at both of Canelo's fights. Ask yourself, did Canelo Jacobs live up to expectations of what you thought it would be? Did Canelo Kovalev live up to this legendary, like, back and forth type of competitive fight? Fucking Mayate. Block him. Did it live up to it? No. just the reality. There was a lot of good fights this year. I don't feel like Canelo Kovalev would be in the same breath of any of those fights that I mentioned. Maurice Hooker versus Ramirez was crack. That shit was dope. You know? I think Wilder Ortiz is going to be good. And the funny thing is, Canelo called the man Andre boring. But he was the one out there getting booed. Why was he getting booed? He's supposed to be the action star, right? Andre's too boring for him. The walls are closing in. Whether they see it and acknowledge it or not, the walls are closing in. In my opinion, neither Canelo or Kovalev lived up to the expectation of their previous fight. Edmundo block him. Bro, do you notice a pattern? Look at the names, faces, and profile pictures of the people doing the most hating. And it's all the same thing. Stop hating, fool. Hey, stop hating. You're a hater. No insightful comment. No saying, oh, Canelo, he did great in round 3, 4. Bro, it's the same shit. So we know what it is. Bro, the shit was weak and boring. Jeff Mayweather said the same thing. The shit was boring. Shit was trash up until the knockout. The knockout was cool, but that looked suspect to me. But up until that moment, the shit was trash. Tyson Fury, Otto Wallin was a better fight. Action, competitive, drama. Canelo's events have not been living up to no expectation. He's supposed to be the main guy, right? He's supposed to be the most scintillating, thrilling person in boxing. He said, I'd rather watch two pigs fuck than Canelo. Hey, you're out of pocket. Hey, they big mad, bro. I might just stay up here and keep getting this money. That's a good point. Shout out to Luis. He said, Ego, this fight kind of remind me of the Chavez Jr. fight. That's what I'm saying. The performances did not... Actually, I think Canelo looked sharper in the Chavez Jr. because at least Chavez didn't do shit, but at least Canelo looked sharper. Canelo, to me, looked sluggish at the weight. He looked slower, and he missed more than I'm used to seeing him. Nate Diaz versus Masvidal was like, bow. Oh, shit, this is good. Because, Nate Diaz is a dog. I just didn't like the stoppage. And once again, this is more proof that new media is destroying the game and killing. Because all the people that Canelo avoids and says they're boring, Styles make fights. A fight with Andrade or Charlo. Put it this way. Andrade or Charlo, from Styles Make Fights and what I know about both of them, they're going to have a better showing with more power shots than Kovalev. Whatever the fuck Kovalev's plan was or whatever the fuck he did last night, who believes that Charlo would throw less power shots than Kovalev? Bro, they are really desperate to get in here. And they're getting clapped. And we just getting money. So I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep doing it. Bro, I don't know if they have jobs or what, but they going to be working. Canelo is a boring fighter. His last 2 fights have been boring. So it's funny. He called Andre boring. So then to me, that shit was boring. The Jacobs fight was boring beyond the 5th round. And that shit was boring to me. If that's the stand, if Andrade is boring and Charlo is boring and all these other people are boring, then what was Canelo? Why did they boo him? there was a pro Andre crowd because his last fight was in Rhode Island or Boston or wherever. They weren't booing Andre versus Selesky. Why were they booing? Why was a pro Canelo crowd booing Canelo? Because he's boring. That shit was boring. That shit was trash. That's why. Now you can admit it. You can ignore it. I don't care. I'm just telling you my thoughts. That's what's making them mad. The shit was not that good. It was. Jeff Mayweather said the same thing. He said the same thing. It was not a crazy fight, like a crazy good fight. I heard Bearchelt look good. See, that's what I'm saying. People like Bearchelt going to have ego going in. They mad now, bro. They mad as fuck. Yeah, they're going to have to be. I'm in NorCal right now. They're going to have to stay mad. You don't know nothing about boxing. Blocking. Oh, my gosh. Bro, they hot. The Canelo, the shit was trash, bro. Hey, smash the like button. We hit over 5. Gang, gang. All right, Canelo, just not opponent. Who did Canelo? Did he look sharper with Rocky Fielding or did he look sharper with Kovalev? Did Kovalev look sharper with Yard or Ward or Canelo? Exactly. So no matter how you slice it, the shit was trash. Kovalev put on a career worst performance where he was fighting timid and tentative and scared and scary, scared to let the right hand go, you know, for whatever reason, because the almighty powerful Canelo, and Canelo didn't look as sharp as he did versus Angulo or Rocky Fielding or anybody. Shit was trash. And then DAZN's production and making people wait was trash. So the whole night was trash. I said it, trash. TRASH, trash. Of course it's crickets because they know what I'm saying is true. Kovalev looks scared for whatever reason because the shit looked fake as fuck. And Canelo didn't look sharp like he normally did. So you had a trash fight. They should have just made Canelo just go in there and beat his ass and destroy him in 3 rounds. So at least it would have been over and people can enjoy the rest of their night after waiting all night. You know? And then now DAZN got what's the name? KC and JoJo or whoever, Logan Paul and them, KSI. Bro, DAZN off of the hip, how you gonna get customers for life? That whole package, the commentary's horrible. Sergio Mora, Brian Kenny arguing. He was like, "Oh, Brian Kenny was like, Marlon Esparza has a good jaw," and Sergio Martinez was like, "Oh, it's not a good jaw." And he's like, "So you mean to say she doesn't have a good jaw?" Bro, they suck. They're horrible. Making everybody wait. That shit was horrible. It's a hard watch. You know, I don't care about, you know, Mayate, call me Mayate and racist shit. Bro, do that when you see me. Do that when you see me. Dolo. When you Dolo and I'm Dolo, do that when you see me, bro. I don't care about none of that. I don't care, oh, you're a Wilder lover, PBC lover. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You can say whatever you want. You know, oh, you're paid by ESPN and pay. Yep, they definitely pay me to promote. They pay me to promote that app and that pay. Oh my gosh, that UFC 244 pay. I hit them with that fofo, that UFC 244 pay. You know, oh, you're Heyman lover, whatever. You're a Canelo hater, whatever. What else you got, bro? Old media, y'all got to start getting creative, baby. Old media is dead. All that simpleton shit, name calling, all that. Oh, you PBC dick right? Yeah, okay. What else? What else you got? It has to be something, right? This is why they mad, bro, because they want you to. They think they're gonna cyberbully me. knock me off my pivot and get me to cower down and tuck my tail and not say what I'm saying. Canelo's fight was trash. Canelo's losing star power. The DAZN production was trash. That's how I seen it. If you seen it different and it was the best fight of the world and Canelo's the almighty ruler of the planet, good for you. To each his own. But to me, this shit was basura. That shit was trash. He didn't look good. He didn't look sharp like he normally did. He looked a bit slower. He did alright with the in spots, but overall, I just wasn't impressed. The shit looked fixed. It looked sus. Something was up. Rehydration clause. You paid the man to take a dive. Something. Whatever that something was, it was something. Canelo all of a sudden has this newfound power. All right, stay your ass at 175 then. Shit was trash. Stay up at 175 and fight. Go to Top Rank and fight Better BF with no rehydration clause. Bro, they just keep coming in saying the same thing. I'm explaining why I say this shit was trash. Trash. That's what's making them mad, because I'm telling you this shit was trash. Bro, it was trash to me. Canelo looked way better versus Golovkin too. And that's the other thing. If DAZN, oh my God, if DAZN even think for a minute that the fans want to see Canelo versus Triple G3, they are sadly mistaken. I don't think people are into that. I know I'm not. Golovkin looked like trash too versus Deryevchenko. At least Deryevchenko Golovkin was a good fight though. See, okay, for example, Triple G didn't look good, but he didn't look like Kovalev. Francisco Esparza, the fight was trash. Blocking. Block him. Bro, they are shook. Francisco Esparza, look at the names, faces, profile pictures of people. He said, this man needs a girlfriend. Why do I need a girlfriend? How do you know if I don't have a girlfriend? Maybe I'm fucking your girlfriend. All this shit. We talking boxing, they talking about who I need to hook up with and shit. Right? All this because Canelo's fight was trash. The man was getting booed because it was boo this man because the shit was trash. Yo, it's not gonna change nothing. It's not gonna change nothing. You can hit the dislike to your face turn blue. It don't change the fact that they kept people waiting. UFC 244 main event shitting on it. That's why they had y'all in the venue watching UFC 244. And Canelo didn't look sharp. He was losing. And DAZN, for whatever reason, Stevie Wonder worked for DAZN. So the scorecards, as always, had Canelo winning by every round and shit. Bro, how do you even beat Canelo? You just knock him out. That's the only way? Because people be winning rounds. And oh, yeah. Canelo, he's parrying and blocking the punches. Bro, what are you talking about? What is Chris Mannix, Matrix, whatever the fuck his name is? What is he even talking about, bro? Oh, Canelo's blocking all the punches from my vantage point. Well, you need to watch it on tape. Because Canelo wasn't even fucking active. So, okay, using your logic, Canelo, let's say he's doing the peekaboo and punches are hitting his gloves and shit, right? Kovalev is staying busy and hitting you with partial shots, or at least hitting your gloves. And Kovalev he has the volume. Canelo can't even get in range and is missing and is more inactive and not landing anything. How do you give the round to Canelo then? For blocking the punch with the glove. Just explain that to me. If one fighter is inactive and a person is the aggressor or aggressively jabbing and some of it's being blocked or whatever, how does the other person win when they're not even throwing the amount of punches that the other person is throwing, blocked or non-blocked or partially blocked or whatever? Explain that. Somebody from your breakdown, this shit was trash. From your breakdown, explain that. Shit was trash. Smash the like button for the trash because this shit was trash. DAZN got to do something, baby. Something special, man. Thank you to all the shooters. Y'all make this shit hilarious. Ego, bro, your show is great, for lack of better terms. I appreciate you. And you know this shit was trash. This shit was trash. It's just what it is. Canelo's a good fight. See, and that's the thing. I'm not saying Canelo's trash. Don't get that twisted. Canelo can fight. He could scrap. I've always told you that. But I'm saying that for what it was supposed to be and the legacy, the whole shit was trash. The production, the build-up, the 40 days, just trash in general. That's how I talk. I'm not saying Canelo's trash, though, for the record. I don't think Canelo can't fight. See, that's the thing. And it's funny, when these motherfuckers be like with black fighters like Wilder, they call him bitch Wilder and Beyonce Wilder and shit like that, and say he sucks and bum squad and he can't fight. And bro, when he ever looked like that? He be fighting people way bigger than him, you know, in the heavyweight, 40, 50 pound weight advantage. When he looked like that, where he wasn't doing shit and, you know, couldn't hurt the person, landed nothing hard for 10 rounds. Canelo was having trouble in there. He was crying in there. He was having trouble in there cutting off the ring. Look, this is what DAZN had boxing fans looking at. This motherfucker. And that's the other thing. You got the man taking a rest and shit. Canelo pacing. That was horrible. I ain't never seen no shit. Look, Canelo was warming up, and then he had to wait for UFC 2. This is an embarrassment. This whole event was trash. And this was embarrassing to see. Like, bro, I feel bad for Canelo for this reason. Because I think he's a good dude. And ever since he teamed up with DAZN, the way they're handling him, they got him looking suspect. He's supposed to be the face of boxing. Look, bro, you got the face of boxing watching UFC 244. And you telling me this shit wasn't trash. Look, the face of boxing had to stop working out and warming up for over an hour and then re-amp himself up when the UFC finally ended. Bro, you got this motherfucker in a casket and you want me to say this is a great fight and a great look for boxing. Look, they got this motherfucker on the futon. Look, he sleep. He was already practiced. Bro, when have you ever seen, bro, look at him. He in the casket right now. Look at him. Somebody look at this. When have you ever seen they show the backstage locker room and the fighters on the mid, you see Terrence Crawford, and you see them warming up normally, breaking the sweat. You get to see they back. You see Floyd and Roger and shit catching mitts. Kovalev ass like this. He looked like Chavez when them thotties was robbing him and shit. When have you ever seen that? When the fighter's about to go up and fight and the motherfucker just... When have we ever seen that in boxing? Trash. DAZN got to do better. That ain't DAZN, that's disaster. When have we ever seen that, bro? Bro, look at him. This motherfucker look like a playmate. He just chilling on the couch. He like Al Bundy and shit. What the? Love and marriage. Love. This motherfucker married with children looking ass, bro. He on that Homer Simpson couch. Bro, his eyes are closed. He was practicing the Canelo shot, the fatal Canelo shot. This shit was trash. You had to fight. Who does that? That's why I said, okay, first of all, if you decided trash, oh my gosh. If you decided to go up against UFC 244, fuck it. And the funny thing is, Ryan Garcia got a first round knockout. They should have just gunned it. just gunned it, and immediately went and did the Canelo fight, and it might have possibly been over because they had people waiting over an hour. The UFC, it was on the second or third to main event. You get what I'm saying? So Ryan Garcia got a first round knockout, get him out the ring real quick, bring Canelo out. They could have already been over with their event by the time the UFC shit started. Bro, they acknowledged the competitor. Look, this Kovalev right here. He's supposed to be warming up. This Kovalev. Look. Somebody come look at this. Bro, I ain't never seen no shit like that. This motherfucker back here. This was an embarrassment. Golden Boy should be embarrassed. DAZN, Team Canelo. And I'd be pissed if I was Canelo because this shit was trash. Bro, Floyd Mayweather, you ain't never seen his fight like that, where he had to wait for somebody. Look, bro, they can come for me and call me names and all that. I set the standard. I set the gold tone, and for that reason, I'm a legend. I will be a legend. When it's all said and done, I'll be a legend because people respect real. You know, you start seeing more people confident now and saying this shit since new media. Look at Chris Eubank, son of a legend. Is it me, or is Sergey Kovalev trying his absolute best not to hurt Canelo? The shit was trash. The shit looked fixed. Something was up. Whatever it was, rehydration clause fixed, you name it. Something was up. Why is everyone saying that? People, and you can't say, oh, it's just because he's with PBC. Because guess what? That's Chris Eubank. Yeah, he's with PBC. But here, he's with DAZN. To me, Kovalev is fighting like he is sparring with the smaller guy and is just working with him. He on DAZN saying the same shit. Told you. Badu Jack, yeah, he did an interview. Shout out to Jack. He said, I don't know, it looked fixed. So what they gonna do? Bro, you can't topple new media because the message is already out and people are more confident to speak their mind openly. Bro, this shit was trash. LL Cool J said the same thing. Let me guess. The Black Channel. Look, Michael Benson, wow, after a bizarre, frustrating first 10 rounds. Frustrating 10 rounds. That's why the Canelo fans is mad, because they know what I'm saying is true. This shit was trash. You got Kovalev pawing with the jab. He the bigger man, and he pawing with the jab. And damn near looked like he braced his fall, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like when Wilder knocked people out, their body just does whatever it does. You know, the way he fell was kind of weird because it was like, you know, close to the ropes and shit like that. Like, look at Brazil. Brazil just, I was in the thing. That motherfucker just, he just fell. Spill could just. Yeah, man. Kovalev, bro, he didn't put nothing. Like, if you're worried about somebody smaller, how did you fight all those bigger people with power? Just explain that. If you that scared, how did you fight bigger guys with power? So you weren't worried about Jean Pascal being able to counter? Nathan Cleverly, Andre Ward, Ishmael Salak, Bernard Hopkins, right? All these great fighters Kovalev fought. Anthony Yard. You weren't worried about the punching power or the countering abilities of full-grown light heavyweights. But Canelo, you know, that's the only person that ever made you fear the counter. Get the fuck out of here. Oscar, block him. There's a dude saying racist shit. Oscar. He said niggers are mad. Block him. So, anyway, that tells you something. When the people are saying I'm a hater, but then they resort to racist remarks, who you believe in at that point? The person who's breaking it down without any racist rhetoric, or the people who are coming in saying racist names that demean groups of people? Who you gonna believe? Bro, ego, Canelo's not stupid. Can you imagine if Canelo fights Ward? My boy Ward would fuck up Canelo. Bruh, facts. Bro, the pressure's on Golovkin, pressure's on Canelo, pressure's on DAZN. Golovkin got to fight somebody. He really should fight Derevchenko. Canelo didn't make people into believers with that. I know the fans want, like the diehard man fans, they want to believe. Speak facts, ego. Sean Davis. Here's another thing. New media shit. Watch me. I immediately had the same reaction when the KO was fake. I went to YouTube, Twitter, and seen others like Ego saying the same shit. UFC punked DAZN last night. Facts. Listen, here's proof. I've been in boxing a long time. Here's proof. If Canelo, are y'all ready? I'm ready to go, bro. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Marathon stream. I don't get tired. Smash the like button. Y'all got to get these fucking likes up. If y'all ready, can I get a hell yeah? Bro, this is what I do because I'm doing it from the heart. I don't give a fuck who mad. I'm doing it from the heart. Ayo, ego, at first I thought you was tripping, but then you broke that shit down like a brick on that Oscar De La Hoya. Salute to you, bro. Nah, I'm not saying this to like to create a stir. Hey, we got a rat. Block him. Bro, I don't listen. This funny thing is these motherfuckers said fake media. I don't give a fuck. As long as I got credentials and do whatever and do my thing and no fighter, I don't care what y'all talk. I'm not media. Okay, cool. I'm a vlogger. I'm gossip, TMZ, whatever y'all want to say. Bias ego. I don't care about that. Y'all care about labels. Motherfucker said I suck. Block him. I don't know what you soliciting, but block him. He said I suck. Motherfuckers, they worried about label. I don't care what you. I don't care what. Bro, you still ain't stopping the message. Yo, mad haters, like 300 some odd. I don't care. They going to keep. Like I said, let's see. I get paid for this. Let's see them. They doing it for free, so I ain't worried about it. Shit look fake. Shit was trash. Shut up, ego, you dick. Block him. Bro, I got time today. I got time, cuz. Look, the shit was trash. It's okay. There'll be other fights, but this was trash. They trying anything they can to stop the message or discourage the message. That don't work over here. Today I got time, cuz. Yeah, they always come back. Hey, smash the like button a little bit more, and we gonna keep it rocking. Let's go for 600. We got to make the haters mad, man. Yeah, 49ers 8-0. Let's push for 600 likes. Let's get it. And you notice the amount watching ain't dropping, so that's how you know they still in here. It's been a sustained amount of people. If anything, it goes up and then goes back down, then goes up. You know what I'm saying? Goes up a little bit and goes back down. That's how you know they still in here. That's how you know they coming back after they hitting dislike, bro. These motherfuckers be hitting dislike. That's why I don't care about that. Motherfuckers be hitting dislike with 20 accounts and shit. If you got time for all that, hey, you better than me. Business brain clapping shit, dog. Bro, listen, I'll answer that question. Even though he got blocked, he won't be here for the answer. He said, what's it going to take for me to give Canelo full credit? Bro, first of all, you're sadly mistaken. I give Canelo full credit if he does something that's praiseworthy. It's that simple. bro, old media, they want to make it about whatever they want to make it about, but no one else is going through this struggle. Like they want so bad to try to spin it and flip it. Oh, you're racist and you will now get a non-black, or you won't because Canelo's Mexican. Bro, kiss my ass. We're not saying Ego's Army, me, I'm not saying the same critiques for anybody else but Canelo. Right? I'm going to say it again. You can try your best. I have a body of work. See, I'm an active participant in this sport. So you could try your best to slander me or my name or pin the tail on the donkey, whatever you're trying to do to make me appear to be what you want me to be or what you think I am or what another channel is or whatever. That's fine, right? But I have a body of work to supplement what I'm saying. Andy Ruiz is a Mexican-American. David Benavidez, Miguel Berchelt, Zurdo Ramirez, right? All Hispanic Mexican people, Mexican-American ethnicity, right? That's what they identify with. None of them are receiving the criticism that Canelo's getting. You know why? Because none of them are acting like divas. None of them are putting on rehydration clauses and Santa clauses and all these clauses. Nobody else is doing that. Juan Manuel Marquez, that's one of my favorite fighters of all time. Definitely one of my favorite counterpunchers. When he knocked out Pacquiao, I was on YouTube. I didn't make no excuse and say, oh, no, Pacquiao was beating his ass. So no matter how you slice it, my work speaks for itself. So how come I never gave Marquez the criticism I'm giving Canelo? When have you ever heard me say Marquez is doing this and always controversy around his fight? He didn't always have controversy in his fights. So why would I have the same? See, these man fans are so emotional. They treat it like a gang. It's like you either in or out. If you, I've praised Canelo and I've given criticism to Canelo, right? It's only at the times where I've criticized Canelo that I'm the Canelo hater. When I say Canelo's going to beat Triple G's ass, everybody love me. That's why I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. As long as you know in life what you're doing and your heart is pure, it's cool. So when I made 7 reasons Canelo beats Triple G, then why wasn't I branded the Canelo hater? How come? So all of a sudden, I just started hating Canelo. So I didn't hate him over Golovkin or whatever, and I picked him. And I picked him to beat Cotto. But now all of a sudden so why did I pick him to beat Cotto? You let me know. Bro, that's what I'm saying. No matter what anyone says, I'm a legend. My body of work speaks for itself. I don't have to prove it, but I can prove it. You know? Look. See, just like that. 7 reasons Canelo Alvarez beats Miguel Cotto. 148,000 views 3 years ago. Look. Old intro and everything.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Do you want to know 7 reasons why Saul Canelo Alvarez beats Miguel Cotto when they face off November 21st? If so, stay tuned to this video. Now, this is a mega...
Bro, it's over for old media. Look. Boxing Ego published November 5th, 2015. 7 reasons Saul Canelo Alvarez beats Miguel Cotto. So, once again, I don't have to prove anything. But I can. So, ain't nobody in the comment section was saying Mayate and saying, oh, you hate Canelo and you a bitch and I'm going to slap you and all that shit. But now all of a sudden, when this shit look fake, as fuck in the Kovalev fight, it's a different story. You know, when that shit was trash, now all of a sudden it's a different story. You're not fooling nobody. So we know what the real agenda is. So I can't travel back in time. I just showed you a video from 2015. You motherfuckers talking, what's it gonna take to give Canelo credit? What the fuck you mean? I always gave Canelo credit. But if he do some bullshit, what am I gonna give him credit for? Okay. What? My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. I don't know, Ego. Canelo was hitting him with big hooks the entire fight. I just think Kovalev got caught. Thanks for your hard work. We working. Bro, I don't. Bro, how many people he hit with them big hooks in other fights in lighter divisions? And he wasn't knocking no one out. He wasn't knocking no one out with no headshot singles. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, y'all can say whatever you want. Fixed, rehydration clause, something was up. Period. Here's the thing. So you don't think the rehydration clause hurt Kovalev? So you don't think the rehydration clause had anything to do with it? You don't think it hurt him? Okay, who would a rehydration clause hurt more? That's a better way to put it. Who would a rehydration clause hurt more? Canelo or Kovalev? Let's answer. Who would a 10-pound weight cap the morning of hurt more? Kovalev or Canelo? Exactly. Of course it would hurt Kovalev more. So whether it was a fix or the rehydration, something was up. Like I keep saying, something was up. And you want me to, 4-division champ, man, get the fuck out of it. The 3-division. You ain't even fought no one real in the 3rd division. What the fuck? Why didn't he get a title off of David Benavidez when he was a WBC champion? Then he lost it. Now he got it again. Why don't you get the WBC off of him? You haven't even cleared the 3rd division. That's like me not graduating 4th grade and skipping to 5th. But I haven't even proved I could do the 4th grade. Bro, there's too many belts in boxing. The franchise champion, all that shit. That shit cap. You beat Rocky, what's his name? Rocky Fielding. And you want me to say this is a 4-division champ? You a 4-division champ by technicality. Fight David Benavidez. Do what you did to Kovalev. Since you got all this power, do that to Benavidez. Do that to another Mexican fighter. Do that to another black fighter in prime. Because Zordo, you think he gonna sell out and he got to go back to Mexico? You know, if he lose and get knocked out, he got to show face in Mexico when he go back to visit. So why don't you do that to him? Do that to David Benavidez. Do that to Charlo. Do that to Andre. So when you guys ask me this weak ass question, what does Canelo got to do to get credit? Okay, here's a great start. Fight somebody in prime without all these stipulations. There's a theory. Fight Charlo no Canelo made stipulations. How about that? Mark my words. Fight Canelo, fight Charlo for your belts at 160 with no weight stipulations. You can walk out second, stuff like that. No new Canelo rules. How about that? Charlo would get fucked up by Canelo. Then why doesn't he fight him? Bro, we sick of hearing you guys in the comment section talk about it. What is the point of talking about it, but he ain't showing you? How is that a thing? How is that a thing? Oh, Charlo will get fucked up, but I don't want to see it. How come old media don't want to see the fight more than new media, but they swear these fighters will get fucked up by Canelo? Explain that. That's like me seeing a girl and she had a right body and she looked beautiful. And I'm like, man, I bet she got some good pussy. But I don't want to find out. Who does that? Yeah, man, I bet the sex with her is bomb. She got some good pussy. She got that good. She got that good. But I don't want to find out. Y'all full of shit. So she's single and available. She's gorgeous. Has a banging body. And I'm like, man, I know for sure she got some good. She got that good body. She probably a freak. But I don't want to find out. Y'all capping. Y'all full of shit. Beta kappas. Y'all capping. Cap guns. Ain't no straight man gonna say this female, oh, I know for sure she a freak. Yeah, man, she could suck something, blah, blah, blah. You know, man, she said she was from the back. I ain't never had that. Man, she got that good. She got that wet. She got that blah, blah, blah. All right? But you don't want to find out. And you free and available and single, and she's single. She's beautiful, banging body. And you surmise that she a freak. But you don't want to get with her. You don't want to take her on a date and try your hand. Get the fuck out of here. I run the game. Oh, Charlo get his ass beat. Then let's see it. No stipulations. 160. You know, you could do a rematch clause or something like that. 2-way rematch clause. Straight rules, straight up, head up, and then beat his ass. That's it. Andre, oh, he'll get destroyed. All right, do it. What you talking about? He on the same label, same DAZN. DAZN ain't pushing for that. There's a reason for that. And the funny thing is, these racist motherfuckers come to my shit and think you gonna back us off the block, talking about the black channels. But guess what? The black channels be asking for the black fights too. You ain't never heard me say Anthony Joshua shouldn't fight Deontay Wilder. You heard the contrary. You ain't never heard me say Errol Spence Keith Thurman doesn't deserve, or Errol Spence doesn't deserve a Keith Thurman shot. But when it comes to Canelo and non-black fighters, all of a sudden is a bunch of excuses. Oh yeah, what has Andre done, man? I mean, Charlo, didn't he just break up with his girlfriend? He was being mean to her, so why should he get what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Scared. Fear. It's fear. When have you ever heard me say Errol Spence should never fight Keith Thurman? Ever. Listen, if you lie on my name while I'm asking these questions, you will be blocked immediately. So name a time or a video, and I'm gonna research it. No, you gonna research it and send us a link where I ever said Errol Spence shouldn't fight against Keith Thurman. Where I said, oh yeah, Errol's too boring. What has he done? He can't sell. Come on, bro. You ain't never heard me say it. When I ever said Joshua, oh yeah, he's too stiff and he shouldn't get the fight, and Wilder's not big enough of a name. Why should he fight? You ain't never heard me say that. But when it comes to certain fighters, with a quinkydink, Lomachenko, Golovkin, Canelo, all of a sudden you hear all this bullshit. Oh yeah, why should Charlo get the Golovkin fight? Why should Charlo fight Canelo? Why should Andre do? Man, come on. So you'll fight Kovalev, who just looked like shit and was still winning. But Charlo is out of the question. That's a tough ask. Demetrius Andre is a tough ask. And then motherfuckers try to play dumb. Oh, what does Canelo got to do to get some credit around here? Fight an in-prime guy, somebody who's his size, somebody who's around his age group, things like that. Not have all these stipulations. Just stuff everyone else in boxing is doing. Like, for example, Adrian clapping your shit. He said, fight better be of no catch weight. Oh, shit. I like it. That's what I'm saying, bro. We taking over the game. Watch this pressure. Watch this full court press. Y'all hit the dislike. Y'all press buttons. We press action. We putting that full court press on boxing. Shout out to Adrian. Fight better be of no catch weight, rehydration clauses, and with VADA testing enforced. Facts. For example, motherfuckers always play dumb. Let me play dumb. Name an excuse that you can use for Errol Spence versus Sean Porter. Go. Did the fight look fixed? No. Did they have VADA testing because the WBC belt was on the line? Yes. So you name the excuse you could use for Spence versus Errol Spence for Spence not to get credit beating him. Beating Sean Porter. Name an excuse you could give. What excuse could you say? Sean Porter had a better resume than Errol Spence. So now that Errol Spence conquered him and beat him, what excuse could you give as to not give credit to Errol Spence? Two champions. There was strict VADA testing with the WBC clean boxing program. It happened on neutral territory. Sean Porter ain't from L.A. Errol Spence ain't from L.A. There was no rehydration clause. There was no catch weight. So what can you say to take away credit? My shooters is on point. They're doing a good job. Thank you. What could you say? Name an excuse that someone could have for Errol Spence winning a close fight. Exactly. There's not anything that I can think of that you could not give Errol Spence his credit. Sean Porter had a resume. All of his losses were controversial or disputed, where he held a good account. He didn't look like Kovalev, where he was about to get stopped in every fight. He hadn't been stopped before. So you have no choice but to give Errol Spence full credit. Let's keep doing this. This is fun, ain't it? Beterbiev versus Vodstick. Name an excuse that you could not give Beterbiev credit for. No rehydration clause. It was in neutral territory. One guy's from Russia. One guy's from Ukraine. They fought in Philly, right? So those are two things you can't use. Vodstick was bigger than him. Vodstick had a great trainer, a more known trainer maybe than him, and he won the fight. So name an excuse you can use to not give Beterbiev credit. Vodstick had a win over Adonis Stevenson and ended his career basically. You have no choice. People are playing dumb. You know what Canelo's doing. Name an excuse you can give Jose Ramirez. He just stopped Maurice Hooker. Okay, he fought Hooker in Texas. Just look at true Mexican warrior. Maurice Hooker is from Texas, and Jose Ramirez stopped him in Texas. It was a unification. Hooker was a bit taller and bigger. It was a DAZN promotion, and Ramirez was the visiting fighter. He was the top ranked fighter. So let's get this straight. Jose Ramirez was a visitor to DAZN. He wasn't a DAZN fighter, so he wasn't a hometown fighter. It happened in Texas, where Hooker is from, right? Where Hooker is from. It was a stoppage win, emphatically mid-rounds, and it was a competitive war, and Hooker had just beat Alex Cicero in Alex Cicero's backyard of OKC. You can't take away credit from Jose Ramirez. See, and people say, oh, these Canelo haters. Nobody's hating on Canelo. This is all fact. If you hated on Jose Ramirez's performance versus Mauricio Hooker, you're hating. That's hating. The reason is because there's nothing you could say to take away. The ages are similar, There's nothing you could say. Hooker had looked good in recent performances with Alex Cicero. That was on a top-ranked card, and that was in Alex Cicero's hometown, OKC. So how can you take away credit? Josh Taylor versus Prograis. How can you take away credit? This was the top two people in the tournament. However, when it comes to Canelo Alvarez fights, by way of contrast, is always something. Rehydration clauses, faulty judges, scorecards, making a man fight when he just had a fight, and a tough fight at that, having a quick turnaround, right? He just fought Yard, almost got stopped, and then they push him in a quick-ass November 2nd fight. So he had a boom, 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 got out of camp, no rest period really, no real time to rest, right? So Canelo Alvarez's team and Golden Boy, with all these provisions and clauses, and Canelo was the hometown fighter. Kovalev was the visitor. So you have these built-in excuses. But there's a ton of great fights happening in boxing where you would have to be a hater to not give the person credit, like Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz had the height deficit. He was shorter than Joshua. He had the shorter reach. Joshua looked more the part and looked bigger and buffer, right? Joshua was the cash cow hometown fighter. Joshua had a 16-week training camp. Andy Ruiz had a quick turnaround. Andy Ruiz had 5 weeks to train, and he stopped Joshua. So once again, that's why these other fighters are getting more recognition than what Canelo's doing, because Canelo always has stipulations and provision. Eric Morales said the same thing. The moment he alleviates those, then he'll start getting full credit for his wins. Fight Kovalev with no rehydration clause. Give him a little bit of time to rest and then fight him in January, you know? But when they keep doing this strategic bullshit that's flagrant and obvious in the judges' crazy scorecards, bro, they shouldn't even have no more Canelo fights in Vegas. The way the scorecards are set up, they look like they're pre-filled. So when you ask me, what does Canelo got to do to get some credit? That's what he got to do. Stop with all the games and the charades and, you know, crazy, weird-ass advantages only Canelo is doing. Errol Spence did. Why didn't he do a rehydration clause? Vostik was bigger than Beterbiev. Why didn't Beterbiev ask for a rehydration clause? Why didn't David Benavidez ask for, you know, this and the fight to be in Arizona and handpick the judge? Bro, that's why David Benavidez, you can give him credit for beating Anthony Durrell. Anthony Durrell's a 2-time champion with that WBC belt. That's a certified win. So once again, Canelo's the only fighter under this type of magnifying glass, and he happens to be the big name. So of course he's going to be under scrutiny. And he's also abusing the stardom more than other people. So that's your answer in detail. Once again, I'll say all that and they'll be like, oh, stop hating. That don't work. That don't work over here. Anyway, I've been on for 4 hours. The realist. I told you. I got time today. I got time. Oh, media, I'll make sure they die. I just worked a part-time job shift, so thank you guys for the tips. You know, I just put in a 4-hour shift for boxing, and I explained my side. We work.